Hello. Welcome.
Hello, shame that wasn't recording.
No, thank God it wasn't recording. Really, all things considered. We'll I'm sure we'll roll back around to that at some point during the session. So, welcome, session 3 of Lancer, our funny little Lancer campaign. How delightful. So, last time, we got our placement of House Diamond Ordnance. We had a variety of conversations. We had intrigue, mayhem, and destruction, with the end result being House Diamond Ordnance gaining rank 34 out of 50, which is in the top 4 of Term 1 student houses. Very impressive. And gaining their first license levels. Does anyone want to give me, in exchange for an accuracy on your first downtime action today, some details about last session?
Not only did we get our first, whatever it was that you said, Cole, we gained our first rival. Fucking House Slime.
Potentially.
Fucking... They were spying on us.
We've been told the game is on.
Yeah, the game is on. One of the freaking scout drones they were hacking into it. They were remote controlling it, and they were watching in on us. And I mean, there's no proof that they were actually trying to mess with us. But hey. I think they are, and I think the game is on, and they're gonna be our rivals for the rest of this freaking thing. They're gonna be our fucking Gary Oak, collectively. Even if they're like fucking 5 ranks behind us.
I was gonna say from their very grand spot of 39.
Yeah, you have been informed of the ranks from 25 to 40. And they are currently 5 ranks behind you at rank 39.
They're just playing the long game. They're not showing what they can really do yet.
It's possible. Who knows?
But no. A lot happened, and most of it was happening to other characters. So I will let them talk about what happened to them.
We got new drip.
Woo!
We got some new drip.
That's true.
Courtesy of Nil and their
Ruby Van Dam.
Friend ?
Employee.
Depends on which one of them you ask.
Extra ?
Do not call them a friend.
That's messed
Look,
up.
you're allowed to. It's just that he wouldn't.
We met a dear old papa.
Oh yes.
Yeah, your dear old
Isaac's
dad. A real piece of work, that one.
Yeah.
Mr. Champagne.
Why did we meet Pierce Astaire by chance?
Well, I guess someone, I'm not going to name any names, but someone doesn't appreciate Isaac's brand of leadership.
Yes. Leadership. That's what I would call all of that, is what I would call that leadership.
Had a brief talk with him, a little bit of an introduction, a tiny peek into Isaac's private life, and got a carrot wagged in front of his face, and he instantly folded.
You're told that you would be, if you behaved functionally, that you would be more heartily permitted to advance in the secret project you've been working on and toward for an extended period of time at this point. Which we heard, and by we, I mean exactly Isaac, heard referenced as Project Fenrir.
Hopefully the child locks are taken off of my fun game.
Yeah.
I hope it turns Isaac into like some 40k knight who's physically entombed within the mech. They become the mech, and it's some cosmic horrible shit.
We're getting a lot of clicking out of your mic, Elon.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess I am moving the mic out. This thing is a little sensitive. I will try not to
Understandable.
touch my mic.
It is new.
Yes.
One thing the rest of us weren't around to be a part of, but we know happened, is Sigurd had a meeting with Dr. Vokter.
It's true.
I learned secrets, but not really. A little bit, but no. Basically got a dossier on everyone in House Diamond Ordnance. Just a little bit about each person. And they also went to try to get information on House Slime after as well, because yes.
What are they up to? What are they doing?
Exactly.
Yeah, it turns out they're terminally online, and one of them follows... what was it? One of them.
Oh yeah, one of them
follows
follows Nil. Yeah.
On Spinstagram. That is space Instagram.
And stuff.
That's very good.
I thought that
Very
was for a
Copyright
moment.
it.
I thought that was Spinster Instagram. Which
Spinster
doesn't make any
Instagram?
sense.
That's
I heard
separate.
That's
the
crazy.
same thing.
That's what all the portion of Spinstagram that is mostly old people is called. Spinstagram.
Goofy.
They're a self-labeled community.
Yes. Hashtag Spinstergram.
Hashtag
Fun-
Spinstagram.
fun.
Milo found something interesting about his mech before deploying onto the battlefield.
Oh right. There's just something wrong. They didn't fix it entirely.
Oh. They didn't. Sounds like you need to fucking.
File a complaint.
Did submit a complaint on the spot.
They go very far, apparently.
Depends on who you complain to. But yeah, had been in an amount of noted some subpar repairs on the Everests before you all got into it with Sergeant Betsy Georgia again, which was a completely uneventful combat. Very careful decisions made on all sides. Very tactical.
Definitely did not get
Only got blown up once.
by a-
Only got blown up.
Yeah.
Nothing irregular happened. All the drones you were fighting against were completely normal.
Besides the one.
Yes, indeed.
Killed itself.
The one that killed itself. The one that started a giant saw blade in the middle of the arena and then ran directly into it.
That's
Slime?
normal, though.
Which is completely normal, as far as you know. Other than all the detective work you did around it, connected to House Slime to determine that it was not in fact normal.
Although House Slime also knows we did the detective work because of the.
You do know that there was a tracer sent back. They basically did the equivalent of like you in your mechs seeing like command prompt pop up for exactly 1 second and then disappear.
Yeah.
Spooky. But other than that, you all celebrated. You took a beat to have a little bit of celebration. I would love to hear how that goes individually. If you want to play it out, feel free. If you want to be more descriptive of it and move forward, that's also fine. But I am deeply curious how that is.
I mean,
I'd be down.
I know Isaac begrudgingly joined us.
Yeah.
How
You all learned
how
that he's
much was he?
He's a terrible lightweight.
Funny.
It took like 1 beer.
For him
Clementine.
to like loosen up.
Yeah.
Clementine can surprisingly hold his alcohol well.
I think you probably find the same of Milo. No. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to roll for that.
Roll for tolerance.
No, he cannot.
Roll for ABV tolerance.
Sigurd does not drink.
Not as good
He'll
as the
stick
ones
to
back
his
home.
juice.
Milk can hold their alcohol.
I think midway through the party also, jump this in here. Sigurd, you get a message back from Dr. Voctor.
Oh my.
That is the student, it is the academy files on all of the members of House Slime.
Okay.
And it says, here are the files available, but take them with a grain of salt. They seem a little weird. Even you take like a cursory glance at some of these files and you're like scrolling through what some of the information available is for it, and you're reading through like Frank Schwartz's profile, and it's got like academic history, AA+, and a very generous lover. Like just some real like. It is almost immediately clear upon reading through any of these that all 5 members have gotten into the back-end system and just like overwritten everything about all of their profiles.
And I think just kind of like sets his tablet down as he's scrolling through, and it's just like, well, this is useless.
Hey, Sigurd, no time for studying. It's drinking time. Oh no, you're not Sigurd. Yes, you are Sigurd. I can't see that well right now. Sigurd, that was party time. No study.
I think just like looks over to any of the others that look semi-coherent. Is this okay? Am I going to have to take him to the medical?
You see, Clementine is just fucking dancing.
Sick. Leaning over the fucking sink.
Oh, that's my cue to bye. Nope, not dealing with that.
Just abandons
it's
the
been fun.
declares that there should be a celebration, is the first to abandon the celebration.
No remorse.
Neil, you wouldn't even put Clem in the recovery position, would you?
I don't know if Neil knows what that is.
Just the deep sigh as he goes over and just kind of like rubs Isaac's back. It's okay, kid.
I'm gonna roll real quick, one sec.
Oh no.
Hey, evens or odds?
Even.
Okay. He throws up on you.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
Oh god.
Yeah, okay.
It was a 7.
Yep.
Yeah, you see Isaac kind of lift his head up, look at you. He sees his reflection in the black of your visor, and sees his cheeks puff up, and then his eyes immediately go into your chest with the rest of his lunch.
Just the sigh. But alright, let's get you cleaned up. Come on. And it's just gonna like escort you back to your room.
You know, best pilot.
So a
Just throws
disaster.
him into the
A
shower.
disaster is how it goes, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Throws him into the shower, all clothes on. Just here you go, kid.
Just sits there on the floor, I guess. Suffice to say, he will be partying with you guys again soon.
Oh my god.
Oh no. I mean, oh yay.
Clem's having a great time.
All right. Then following morning and proceeding onward. Because of your placement in the rankings and also obtaining your license level without needing a third evaluative session with Betsy Georgia, you all actually don't have to go in for another live session with Betsy in the Crater Pit for a good little while now. You note that some of the next things upcoming on Piloting 101 and 102 are look like they're probably going to be inter-house skirmishes instead of more bots practice. And you're allowed some more room to do individual exercises. You basically unlock the ability to run your own sign up for exercises in the pilot test zone. So if you want to make builds, if you want to have there be like spend more time in your mechs individually, even in non-combat environments, you've got the option available to you. So the next little while here, as far as the academy is concerned, is pretty focused on your individual studies with the other students and with the department heads. Oh, speaking of which, we've got key art for the department heads.
Oh yeah.
Sec. So, if any of y'all want to have specific if you have specific bits oh my god, I cannot do two things at once, it turns out.
I know this feeling.
If you have specific scenes you want to run, feel free. I've got a few things queued up in general. But also, if you've got, this is going to be functionally a downtime period, where you'll get to take usually between 1 and 2 of the different downtime actions. I'm going to call those out just by name. We can get more into which ones sound interesting or available for you in particular here. So we've got power at a cost, acquire something for a price, buy some time, gather information, get a damn drink, get creative, get focused, get organized, get connected, and scrounge or barter as various downtime actions that we can flavor in a wide variety of ways. Is there anyone who has something they want to get into?
I don't necessarily... Oh, I can...
Oh, yeah, if you got something, go for it.
Not necessarily a strict downtime action, but I know that Nil had promised Sigurd that they would go to the range together. I thought that would be fun to play out.
You're so right, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. Then yeah, not
Absolutely.
too long after. It's easy enough to sign up for once you've got your stuff. You've got all your gear lodged at the armory near the range, Nil, if I remember correctly. Sigurd, you probably don't have any personal firearms.
Has no weapons.
But there are many available for you to shoot on, and maybe Nil can give you some pointers on what you might want to look at.
Yeah, I think the first of all, just on a day where it seems like not much else is going on, Nil is just like, you wanted to go to the range, right?
Yes, I did.
Then let's go.
Very well, after you.
And then, like, getting there is just like, getting set up, getting, like, whatever the process to getting into the actual range is.
Yeah, easy. You just make a reservation. There's usually a lot open. You note which level of range you want to be at. Depicted here in this background is their, like, small arms indoor range, but they also have some, like, very extended outdoor ranges. a lot of tags. You get your arms and ammunition on site. You usually get paired with a range safety officer who is just kind of like assigning whatever. Like they're it's kind of like their waitressing section. Like they have a certain section of the range that they are responsible for. You report to them. They assign you a booth. If you've got multiple people, they can assign you adjacent booths, etc. They've got a whole bunch of different kinds of shooting. They've got skeet. They've got like kill house courses. But a lot of it is just like really standard target shooting because it's the most transferable skill when it comes to mech ballistics.
Pretty much all of that is very, very rote for Nil. Actually getting firearms is just like, so I mean, do you have a preference, or are you just taking the standard, or
Whatever you think suits me best, I suppose.
whatever? Oh, jeez, okay. Just kind of like, it like gives you a once over, and it's just like, I'm gonna pull, and just like pulls out like, I'll say like listen, I don't know guns. I'm gonna pretend I know guns a little bit.
Real.
Like, a very, like, what Nil would perceive as a beginner-friendly rifle, but from their own collection.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Passes it off, and it's just like, just let me know how that feels, I guess.
And they nod, and they're going to just kind of like look over it real fast to just kind of get the general like layout, what's in what place, things like that.
Yeah. I can add some textured details if you are interested.
If you'd like to, sure.
Like, I'd say probably like a small caliber semi-automatic. This is very definitively a target rifle. This is something that is a sports gun. It is designed for being accurate downrange and having inexpensive ammunition that works well. This is very much not a weapon. This is a piece of sporting equipment.
Yeah. And that's fair. And I think they're going to find one of like the open actual like spots to stand. Make sure it's loaded, aim, and they're gonna try to take a shot.
Yeah. It is up to you how successful you are. Unless you would like to roll dice about it.
I think rolling dice makes sense.
Yeah.
Can I argue stay cool? Because it requires concentration?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Very low stakes. Precision under pressure. The pressure in this context being Nil watching you.
Real. Alright. That sounds about right to start.
So that is not a success. You can roll it again for it to get a risky success if you want to.
Sure.
I'm not really sure what the consequences of failure in this context are. I think that's up to Nil.
Okay. Alright, watch this. Better.
It is a success.
11.
11 is more than a 10.
Okay.
So risky success, which means success with consequences.
I mean, consequences. Mostly just kind of, I guess just their perception of you and your skill level.
Fair.
I mean, I guess to some extent they were not expecting you to be on their level. But are maybe just like, yeah, okay, that needs some work, but I guess that's why we're here.
And he'll just kind of like set it down, remove the magazine, safety back. After
You know
you.
your discipline, at least.
That at least I was trained on.
I think Nil steps up with clearly what is like I'm gonna say the big boy gun.
Yeah.
Like definitely just more advanced. I actually also want to roll, but I want to roll show off.
Sounds great. Absolutely.
I'm just rolling a d20.
Mhm.
Please. Whoa! Oh my god! No shot!
So you can roll again for a risky success.
I mean, yeah.
And I certainly know the consequences of that, which is the success or failure. So the consequences of this are the amount and type of attention you get here, for sure.
Oh boy. Alright. No, that's still... I mean, that's 10 exactly?
So you need more than a 10 to succeed.
More than a 10.
So you are attempting
Damn.
to show off.
Oops.
You do not succeed at showing off. You do succeed, however, at getting a lot of attention, because this gun is loud.
Oopsie.
I think you
everyone's right there,
maybe...
Impro.
I was about to say, much like Clementine, I think you actually overrated the certainly to a different degree, but overrated the ballistic scale of this particular range in this context. And you fire this shot, it like wings off the corner of the target in a big way, and suddenly like the RSO is like looking over, the other people at this particular range are like taking a pic, and then there's like, is that Nil Solheim?
Oh,
does?
well,
Okay.
alright.
This is like a
Who knew?
much
Fucking-
shorter range
Yeah,
than...
shot.
That's a pretty big... Oh, alright. Sure, whatever. You'd think they'd actually, like, hit the target. I mean,
I
Okay.
think Sigurd like catches on pretty quick, and it's just like I think he holds out his hand for that gun, Nil.
Like, giving me an out, like...
Yeah. Just like you showed me how it fires, let me try.
Yeah, like... I think Nil tries to play it off like it was, like, yes, I was in fact just demonstrating. Now you try for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
to middling success, certainly. Do you want to give it another roll, Sigurd? Do you want to let dice do this again?
I'm gonna do it again. Can I add my accuracy on this?
Yeah, sure. And I think we're looking at lead or inspire more than stay cool in this context.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so
you get your accuracy and you'll get
Okay.
+2.
yes. Whoa!
So that will be critical.
24!
Yeah, so considerably better. So you take a beat, like you I think you very successfully pass off the like, oh, thanks for showing me how that worked, I'm going to do that. And the attention shifts, which is the it sounded like it was the intent here. The whispering goes from, is that Nils Solheim, to who's that with Nils Solheim?
Yeah.
What's that? Ooh, and then like, yeah, you just like obliterate this target downrange for sure.
Yeah.
A little overkill, so it's hard to say how specifically precise it was, but you certainly hit a target very successfully.
And
I think,
they're satisfied. Go on.
with that, just, like, sorry, the message on the fucking screen. Just like, can we like? I guess here's the thing I don't understand about like ear pro is like, you can still hear each other, right?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
There's a way to
Yeah.
okay, like,
In the same
just
way that
making
you
sure
do
that's
with
not-
like concert headphones or like percussive headphones. I mean, that's maybe a reference just for me because I wore ear pro while doing drums. But yeah, no, you might have to talk a little louder for clarity, but like you can absolutely hear each other while talking.
Yeah, I think about as covertly as they can manage is just like, okay, I think we're gonna put that one back, and maybe try out some different ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, and we'll just hand it back very carefully.
Yep. 100% is putting that one back. But as long as there's no other kerfuffle, we'll be happy to, like, practice for a while.
Yeah. If you are interested, you could, one or more of you could use this opportunity to get focused in downtime and either increase the strength of a trigger or gain a new trigger if you wanted to.
Ooh. Let me look at the skill triggers again.
I think I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Come down to the range?
Uh,
Or are you just
It
interested
wasn't
in
an
getting focused?
invitation. I mean, even
let me check out the triggers 1 sec.
Get focused is pretty, and relevantly as far as downtime actions go, get focused does not have a roll. You just do it. You spend an amount of time dedicating yourself to something, and you'll get a skill trigger associated with it. In this case, I think if either of you wanted to get, so skill triggers also can be non-specific. So if you wanted to like give yourself a marksmanship specific skill trigger, absolutely could. If you wanted to lay that in, add that conceptually into one of your existing triggers, like show off, for example, I think would be very impressive. Or stay cool, I think would be a completely reasonable skill trigger to upgrade in this kind of formatting or training.
I think I'll do that, yeah.
Sounds good.
It makes sense.
Learning to stay cool under pressure. The range is a nice controlled environment to handle being exposed to lots of loud, sudden noises, among other things, while handling precision machinery, communicating, etc.
It's either, I think, stay cool or spot if I do like a certain one where it's just like the moving target one.
Yeah. Or if you wanted to do, if you were attended regularly as the pair of you, you could do spot or sniper training if you wanted to as a pair.
I would not mind that. We are both riflemen for this.
yeah.
I'm okay with that one if you want to, but if you want to do it and like show off something else, that's totally fine by me.
No, I kind of like that idea. I'm just wondering how to edit skill triggers now that we're leveled up. Like,
I think we're gonna have to do it through CopCon.
You will probably have to do it in CompCon.
Yeah.
But also,
if you're
is there,
upgrading
like,
an existing.
Well, so I have 5 out of 5 skill triggers. How would I add extra without it like throwing some sort of error or like?
So there is a bit in I know there is a narrative, a downtime utility in CompCon. Active mode, downtime mode. Active mode, downtime actions, get focused, improve skill. So yeah, in CompCon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Strange. Downtime actions. Okay. Get focused. Improve skill.
We'll add get focused to this pilot's downtime reserves. Each get focused reserve adds a bonus skill trigger selection, which can be made in the pilot's skill trigger selection tree. It's a little awkward.
A little bit. Also, I don't know how to get out of this active mode now. I just go back to pilot roster.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And then you can either make something new or add one of those or increase the ones you've got. Isaac, you said you were thinking about skilling up as well?
I think it actually will lead into the thing I wanted to do earlier. I want to go check out on that thing that Daddy Dearest mentioned.
Yeah.
I think he said something about a little thing in the hangar bay.
Yeah, absolutely.
He wrenches himself out of bed with a wicked hangover that lasts maybe 5 minutes.
For sure. Yeah. So you, when you are ready, head to the mech hangar. Your assigned mech hangar specifically. So you're looking at your the House Diamond Ordnance mech hangar, in which all 5 of your mechs are currently hanging, plus any other modifiers that you may have at the time. And yeah, you see it's not much different. It's got all the specifications noted. It's your next build, functionally. It doesn't look much different. You know that there are some differences. You can tell it's newer. There's different armor plating. It's got, like, a very slightly silhouette. But I think at first observation, this feels like cheating. Like, you got the notification, you can confirm everything, that you got a new mech, you got a new special prototype mech, as given to you from Pierce, and Pierce promised that it would be Fenrir-related, at least. And that sure doesn't look like any of the prototypes you have been in before.
And I think he wasn't exactly sure what he was expecting. Whatever style of door, I think he quickly makes his way through in a hurried state, looks the mech up and down, shoulders slink. He recognizes progress, but slow going. He didn't know what else he expected from his father.
As you're getting a closer look to it, you notice a pretty significant additional module made to the torso that looks like a computing module. It looks like something related to a lot of the internal systems. It seems pretty interlinked, pretty hooked up, very heavily armored, that you do not remember being in any of the build specifications that you'd seen before.
I think he goes. He doesn't have a mind for mechanics at all, but he's been around mechs such as this long enough to be able to at least give it an amateur's eye. So I think he goes over to inspect it.
Yeah. A lot of the markings read casket specifications. It's rated for some amount of cascade resistance, and seems very deeply interlinked with the systems of this mech.
Cascade resistance. Mm-hmm. That means something to me as Sal. Would that mean anything to Isaac?
Unlikely.
I think he kind of looks it up and down, sees the words kind of like written down in white, scratches his head, sits back.
I think the biggest impetus for this for Isaac would be, are they changing the interface of this mech? Like, did someone fuck with the controls? Like, it's so interconnected with the computer systems of this particular mech. I think, like, the most cynical first thought is, oh, Daddy put a remote control device in this.
Yeah. And I think he's even done so before with the arcade cabinet back home. Same thing he did here, limiting his usage of it. At first thought, he doesn't want me to embarrass him anymore. There's a failsafe, an AI installed that will take control when he's doing terribly. So I think he's going to give it first spin.
Yeah.
And I'll go with what was that downtime action called? Get focused.
Yeah. So you get into the cockpit of this mech. Similar layout. All the interfaces you remembered. None of the controls are altered. Click on the power, core heats up, your usual interface lights, you plug into the Neuralink, and on the main monitor display appears a giant eye looking inward.
think he just startled for a moment, kind of like reels back, because I imagine he has to lean forward in his seat. He kind of shifts his body left and right. Does it follow him?
You again.
Oh. Oh.
Me again. Who the hell are you?
Are you gonna pass out this time?
Isaac's eyes widen. You. No. Is that you?
We've got a lot of work to do together. Are you finally ready?
And kind of taken by the moment, grabs hold of the zipper of his sweater, flicks it off of him out of the cockpit, letting the hatch close behind him. About goddamn time, and grips the controls.
Good. All right. You don't hear more dialogue from the entity as you take this for a test run in the zone. But all the movements you take feel anticipated. Just a little faster, a little lighter. It despite knowing that there is something inside this watching you, you can tell that it's anticipating your moves and making them almost before you get a chance to shift the controls, and enhancing this movement with an urge forward always. It is pushing. It is a force that feels like whenever you have momentum, it wants you to keep it. Your mech is going to gain the AI tag.
Okay.
As a Fenrir.nhp has connected itself to your internal control systems.
Oh my. Okay. I think he spends literally the rest of today, probably as long as the school will allow him, and even maybe past then, inside this mech.
Yeah,
I want it to become like a glove to him.
You can for sure. You can have a long session, absolutely. I think at one point there is just you are going to be, regardless of how petulant you get about it, pushed off for basically like a cleanup session, letting the both some other pilots run for a minute and kind of like forcing you back to hangar for a hot sec. And the eye now, like, from being main in your internal monitors, shifts to like a small corner, shifts to a small monitor, goes kind of around, tweaking in. And I think when you return briefly into the mech bay, Milo, you were planning on spending a lot of time in the mech bay as well, right?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, so I think you, for convenience's sake, you either have arrived shortly before or like just in time to see Isaac come back in with this mech. You do immediately grok the additional module on the mech, and note that that is for sure an NHP casket, but not necessarily an avenue of tech you are familiar with messing with. That is usually like a specialist frontier when it comes to installation, management, etc. But you'd know how to like get one hooked up potentially, or maybe fix some of its bits if it's broken. But that is a high tech, expensive tech addition to this mech.
Gotcha. Would I have really run into that sort of thing in my own?
Especially when it comes to ISPN mechs, very unlikely.
Okay.
You probably have seen them once or twice, and those once or twice were probably the most expensive frames you have ever seen or worked on.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's some fancy tech you got there.
I think Isaac is literally just staring up as the student staff, whoever manages the hangar bay, kind of wheels off the perfect gift. You see, he was kind of like lost in thought for a minute as it kind of escapes his periphery. Shakes his head, looks at you. There's this urgency in his eyes that kind of fades as he takes in your features. And he points at you, Milo, right?
Yeah. You forget my name already?
I don't really do names. I just give people dumb nicknames and forget them 5 minutes later. But,
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you remembering my name, because otherwise I'd have to play the same game, and I don't think either of us are gonna like that.
Probably not. Picks up his sweater. It's kind of like at his feet. Pushes his arms back through. What are you doing here?
Well, after well, I'm here to look after my mech. Make sure it's actually getting proper work done on it.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, last time they didn't really fix everything. And when I submitted a report, they seemed kind of like, about it. So I just kind of figured I know how to fix my own mech. It's a GMS. A toddler could fix a GMS. So.
And I think he kind of like gives you a look. Is your mech like in view? I assume.
Oh, probably.
It's a big bay, but all of your mechs are going to be like within the area.
I like to believe. I'll add a little bit of flavor. There was a note in the display screen in Isaac's mech. Tools, Isaac. Don't disappoint me again. Remembering these words, he looks at Milo. Where's the closest staff member?
Not far off. It looks like there isn't like your ready maintenance team nearby. But if you go like one mech hangar over, there are other students working on their mechs. Are you looking for like maintenance staff specifically?
I'm looking for whoever would be responsible for general repairs and the like.
Yeah, there's like one person doing with a clipboard, kind of walking the hangar at the moment, just doing like general checks.
And perfect. Isaac looks at Milo, kind of like taps at their shoulder. Give me a minute. And walks over to that person. And I'm going to use a pull rank to get him, or them, to take a closer look and get whatever needs to be fixed properly.
Interesting. All right, yeah, go ahead and roll that for me.
Okay. +2, so it's just like a d20 +2.
Yep.
All right.
And then if you fail, we'll make it risky.
Oh, no.
What is happening to us? What is actually happening to us? Why were you able to roll nothing but d20s last time, and we're just rolling ones? What the fuck?
Before you give it
right.
another shot.
I'm gonna give it another shot.
I think the consequences here relevantly too aren't that they won't do what you ask, because you're an important person, and ooh, there we go. So that's an over 20,
okay.
so you don't have to worry about consequences. Who gives a shit?
1 in 20, dude. What the hell?
Yes, sir, right away, sir. And, like, scampers off and, like, is immediate. You can tell that they're, like, quickly flipping through, like, was there an order? Was there, Milo, you get, like, an email from tech, like, right there on the spot. That's just like, hey, we've noticed that we've received your response from a maintenance. Is there anything we can do? How can we help? Do you want any parts requisitioned?
I think Milo actually emails them back, I guess. I don't know. I'd say he emails them back and says that he wants to talk to those responsible for repairing the mechs.
Yeah. You get...
And not... And I want to be very specific about, like, I don't want to just, like, fuck you guys. It's more of like the way that he wants to word the email is like I want to collaborate.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Again, in a very prompt way, you get a response back. That's actually that the team working on your 3 bays, like the bays, like the trio of mech bays that are right next to each other. The team that has previously worked on your mechs and would continue to is just next door currently in the next mechs bay. And they have been pinged. They've been notified that after their current work, like basically they'll stop to talk to you whenever you want to. They're not on a super tight schedule right now since none of these mechs are being deployed immediately. Or you can wait until like the tail end of their shift if you want to.
I mean, if nothing is really going on, then I would prefer to talk to them now.
Yeah, absolutely. They are available. You're free to. Relevantly on, as you are kind of like heading from this mech bay to the other, you note that even in storage, like in dry dock, the Isaac's very weird Everest's head is tracking you. Like you can see its little optical sensors following you on the way out.
I think actually, like as you notice that Isaac kind of puts another hand on your shoulder. I said a few things to some dumbass. They should get it fixed, no problem.
Yeah, I already got an email about it and everything. Thank you. Wasn't really expecting that.
Raises an eyebrow at you. What do you think all it was good for is just throwing my dad's name around? Don't answer that.
I think Milo just kind of... Yeah, I think Milo just kind of stares at you like, I don't know what to say.
And you get a chuckle out of him, and it's like, to be fair, I guess I did use his name to get it fixed, so shrug. Anyway.
I mean, you kind of don't have to, though, right? I mean, I assume these people know who you are.
I don't matter much. Just my name. If you have any other problems, you let me know. And taps the side of your shoulder, and unless you have anything else to say to him, he'll just make his way out.
No, I think you leave a very kind of like dumbstruck Milo to himself.
Who is this man?
This guy's been cloned!
Very different than how he just was a bit ago, but okay.
Heading over to the mech bay next door.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So you walk in, take a note. You can tell that the mech bay next door belongs to House Turbo. They have a big sign. It looks like they're an older group of pilots. They've got like their full licensed mechs out. There's like a couple different ISPN mechs. There's a Harrison mech. There's an SSC mech. Very custom builds, clearly. Some pretty tuned paint jobs. And there is the mech crew hanging out in there. And one of the first things you notice on walking in is that the mech crew in there is slacking. Parentheses, not like in a they clearly have work to do and are not doing it way, but in a like they don't actually seem to have a whole lot of work to do. And that makes a lot more sense as soon as you look and note that there are clearly non-staff, a small cohort of students being led by one in particular who are like doing mech maintenance on their own mechs right now.
Oh, so this is not uncommon then.
Complicated. But the whoever, let's say the foreman, sure, the foreman of the mech maintenance crew notes you and had like a headshot of you and like kind of like waves you over and like flags the other techs down to be like, hey, this is the guy. Okay, good, okay. Yes, what can we do for you, Mr. Cornell?
Just Milo's fine, thanks. Mr. makes me sound way too official. I just wanted to chat with y'all about the well, I hate to put it this way, but the quality of your work. And I was wondering how we could all, communicate, correlate? No. Communicate and, like, work together on making sure that our, at least, my house's mechs are up to spec.
We'd be happy to. Yes, yeah, for sure. Whatever you think would be the best, most efficient way to do that. We have a maintenance issue reporting ticket system that you feel free to implement any ongoing issues and assign them accordingly. Is probably the simplest way to do that. Yeah.
But I mean, how am I supposed to be certain that when I'm going out to the field, if I only notice it the day of, I mean, what's that do for me? You know what I mean?
Sure. I think in that kind of context, we'd really recommend giving an overview of your mech between when it's goes under maintenance and before mission. They do not seem super helpful, all things considered.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting out of this.
They clearly are professionals who can do their job, but the way this conversation continues to go is very much in the vein of we are just going to repeatedly tell you to submit a ticket about it, actually.
Yeah.
Like, we are not actually interested in changing our behavior in any way. We're just going to tell you to keep doing the system that you are currently complaining about.
Real.
But better somehow.
Yeah, I think Milo's gonna be very polite in his exit, but he is just gonna leave.
Yeah. You note that the person directing the other group of students on some of their mech maintenance, it looks like they get this arm onto an overhanging like crane dolly on your way out. And she like grabs a ladder and slides down and tries to like catch your eye on the way out.
Oh, hi there.
Hey, problem with the techs?
Problem? That's a polite way of putting it.
New term 1? Still on your Everests?
Yeah, yep.
They don't give a shit about the Everests. It's
well,
as soon as they see anything that doesn't have that has a GMS license associated with it, they just slap it until it starts moving and say it's good enough.
Some pretty poor maintenance, though. I mean, if you can't, oh man, I'm trying to be kind here, but it's hard.
You don't have to be.
How?
You don't have to be kind if you don't want to be. I get it. It's really frustrating. Malaya, by the way.
Malaya, Milo.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
I also go by Brian. Last name. Either way.
Brian, you said?
Bryant.
Bryant. Okay. Is Malaya your call sign?
Oh, no, that's Malignant.
Right.
She just, like, points over to the, like, mech-styled, like, big purple... Like, it is, like, big purple poison smoke decals on the side of it.
Oh, okay. No, I get it. Well, I've always been called Coyote, so I just made that my call sign.
Yeah? Not a bad one.
I thought so.
I try to keep it under 3 syllables, but, like... my team yells at me for not having it be 2, but that's fine.
Well, then you just get to have the fun nicknames that everybody... Like, they could call you Mally or...
Sure.
Mig.
Yeah.
That's just off the dome. I'm sure if you were on my team, you would have another name that I would call you.
I think
That's
the
all.
last thing someone called me on the battlefield that wasn't my call sign was "Stop covering me in smoke grenades, you fuck." So that's like that's like pretty close.
That's pretty good. I don't know if I'd take up you fuck, but it's funny.
It's concerning. Anyway, are you your resident tech head for your house?
Kinda. There's another one that knows stuff. I don't think they know like mechs, but they know parts. They know
Got
the
it.
tech.
Okay. Well, you need any help and the techs aren't helping, feel free to pop next door. We're all in engineering and design, so we're mostly here to get out on mechanics contracts at the end of term 3. So, if you need help, we're around. Happy to get the extra work in. And frankly, I think the GMSs are underrated, especially when you build them out effectively.
I tend to agree. I am a little bit of I'm a little biased personally, but
Got a flavor of the week that you're interested in?
it's more like a flavor of life. It's kind of I grew up around the ISPNs, and I like I like me a Lancaster, slow,
Makes
steady,
sense.
and put a big bazooka or something on it. I don't know. I never really fought with it before. But I like working on them. They're fun.
Sure. You a spacer?
I'm gonna say as a player, I think so.
Yeah,
Right?
colloquial for cosmopolitan.
Gotcha. Yeah. You?
Oh, terrestrial. Moons, mostly. Mostly Harrison stuff. Made it easy enough to come here. Soft spot for the ISPN, but I just don't have a ton of experience.
Nah, they're like old reliable. You know what I mean? Like GMS is like it's in everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But ISPN is like you got the hard work you got to do. That's the kind of mech that you want to be in.
For sure. That's fair. Alright, I'm gonna go get this arm back on before someone drops it and crushes it on somebody. Otherwise, like I said, let me know.
I will. I appreciate you extending the offer, Bryant. Thank you.
Professional courtesy. Techs gotta help each other out, right? Gotta make sure someone doesn't get blown up.
Well, if only everybody in this bay thought that way.
Sure.
But anyways, I'll leave you to it. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Sure.
Milo's gonna go and find Gonzo and see what's wrong with it.
For sure.
That still hasn't been fixed.
Well, the wiring's still bad, it turns out. Didn't have time to fix it. Has not been fixed in the meantime either, despite the ticket that you submitted. A lot of it's just real basic stuff. A lot of it, like, as Malaya indicated, like, a lot of the fixes were like, yeah, is this gonna get your auxiliary stabilizers online? For sure. Is that absolutely necessary for getting the mech moving? No, it'll just make for a less comfortable ride. Like, basically anything auxiliary, anything not essential to the mech's functioning, they just chose not to do.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's an easy enough fix on your own. You can get techs to help you out with it yourself, or you can just do it yourself if you want to.
I would probably just like to do it myself.
Yeah. Easy enough. There's a couple comp cons controlling a lot of the larger equipment in the mech bay that you will almost certainly get acquainted with quickly. Functionally, just advanced Alexas. Like, you can control them directly or speak commands at them, and they'll follow you pretty well when it comes to the larger industrial equipment.
Okay. Yeah, I figure, like, at this point, anything that allows me to do stuff by myself is stuff that I would want to try and get familiarized with.
Yeah. And you do, pretty easily and quickly. There's also an extensive FAQ available on the Student Resources website. It looks like Malaya is registered as one of to that.
Oh. I think Milo would be embarrassed to admit this, but I think he does just kind of like read through everything to really just get like an understanding of how this place works.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't think he would be embarrassed about it now that I think about it. I think that's how he functions when it comes to mechs. Like,
that's
the better you understand something.
Yeah. That feels like a very shop class mentality. Like, read through all the instructions first before you even, like, start following them. And for sure, you, easy enough. Especially since, like, all the type, like, yes, you've worked in a wet dock before. You are very familiar with the kind of equipment necessary to, like, repair and hoist and replace and fix and tune up all these mechs. But it's all different brands. It's all different types. It's like, the fact that it's not an optional 0G environment probably affects a chunk of it, where it's just like, oh, I can't just make this 2-ton part weightless to get it into place easier. That's an enormous pain. So trying to figure out how to deal with all this equipment as effectively as possible on your own, very reasonable. Would you like to get focused? Maybe bump up your hacker fix in this context.
That would be astounding.
Sounds great.
Let me turn on
While
Alright,
Speaking of which,
what?
Since I was doing that, am I able to make a new one called Pilot? Or that just go under the show off branch?
I think it depends on what you're trying to do with it. I think there are different skill triggers you can have. Because a lot of this is piloting. Let's take a look at these triggers. So, what have you got? We've got get a hold of something, pull rank, show off, or take control. I could see show off or take control if you wanted to bump up a specific trigger. Otherwise, yeah, I could see, like, mech generalist as a specialty, as a specialty skill trigger, like really getting more familiar with more mechs, or if there's some kind of aspect of piloting you specifically want to get better at, especially like noting that these are narrative triggers and not combat triggers, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think I actually will just do show off. I think his understanding of how he moves in his mech will translate if anyone like narratively tries to question him in that regard again. So I think I'll do that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Mm.
While y'all are doing that, I'm gonna bump back over briefly to... Oh, let's rotate around. Clementine.
What's going on?
In the, let's say the next day following your rank placement, you get a scheduling request from Seamus regarding just with the like title heading, "Congratulations! Would love a call."
Oh God, I forgot to call. I forgot to make my. I didn't forget to make my weekly report again, did I? Oh God, he's gonna kill me. Clementine immediately gets on his phone, just starts dialing, or not on phone, or whatever sort of long intergalactic communication there exists, and immediately calls home.
Yeah, absolutely. Me. You get a like, "Hey,
Hello,
Clementine."
Sir. Hello, sir.
Oh,
Hello,
don't worry. Congrats! I got a notification that you got your first license level. That's amazing! Oh my god!
You already got that?
Yeah,
Oh.
no, we've been keeping an eye out for it. I didn't know how soon it'd be happening, and that's incredible. Great, faster than most, from what I understand. I don't know a lot about these things necessarily, but it seems like you're doing great over there.
Oh yeah, I'm doing just fine, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's all thanks to you. You got me in here and whatnot.
Don't give me that. No, you did this yourself. We're very proud. Now, I was wondering, just offhand, have you picked a license yet? Have you been looking at what your options are for what kind of frames you're interested in getting into?
I've been thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
I keep looking over all of them.
No, that's great. Now, I think if you wouldn't mind, I've got a thought, and I'm curious of your predisposition. This seems like it would really align with your interests, and also, we've got some excitement brewing back at home about what's going on. Have you heard of there's this ISPN mech? Oh, the Caliban. Have you heard of the Caliban?
Yeah, I've heard of that. I mean, personally, I was looking at the Iskander a little bit. The grenade launching capabilities.
A gorgeous mech, beautiful mech, the Iskander.
Yeah.
Now the Caliban. Now it's a really solid piece of equipment. It's a focused design, but versatile. It's got have you heard of? It's got these they're called supermassive systems. Is that interesting? I thought that I read that. I read supermassive systems. I said, you know what? Clementine needs to hear about this.
Wait, I didn't read that part. What's this?
Here, I'll send you the specs right now. It's look at here. Check out this link.
Holy shit! You can put this on anything.
Because you like your guns, you like your explosions. I figured what's better than a grenade launcher? A supermassive grenade launcher. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, God, the amount of the payload that I can make things like the payloads that can fit in like an oversized mortar. Like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Right. So
Uncle Seamus
I'm not going to make any decisions for you, but I think we'd all be very proud if the folks back home, they're very interested. They're very excited to see you in this mech.
Even Caddy?
Oh, we haven't spoken in a little bit, but you know what? I bet if I had to guess, I bet she'd be over the moon to see you in this one.
Yeah, she probably would. I hope she would.
Yeah, no, she's very proud of you too, from what I hear. I'll see if I can get her to reach out.
Oh no, of course. Yeah, if it make everybody proud, yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'll do it right now.
Excellent. And you've got lots of room. You got time. You could expand your portfolio. There's a lot of great options. You could Caliban and Iskander together. That sounds like a pretty big, pretty strong mix for a big strong boy like you.
Yeah, it does. All
right. Well, I hope you keep doing great. I hope you're getting along with your classmates. Otherwise, I hope you have a great week. And Clementine, just give me a call anything you need. Anything you need, just let me know.
I will, Uncle Seamus. I'll talk to you later.
Of course. All right, have a good one.
All right.
Click.
Bye. He was nicer than usual. Okay. God, I think I need to... How do I unsubmit a form? God. Who does he need to go to, like, change his, to like, change... I imagine, like, Clementine was already, like, halfway through filling all of
Oh, yeah.
all of his
There's, like, I bet, literally, like, a union representative on site that you need to, like, go through the paperwork with. Because it's, like, that is a standardized beyond the school, reference. And there's, like, you just go to student resources. They'll give you a hand with it for sure.
Yeah. Clementine will be just immediately, like... essentially more burst out of his room and just like start running down to like the student resource center to try and make sure it's not filed before he can change things.
For sure. Yeah. While you're doing that, cut back to Nil and Sigurd at the range briefly. I have a new clock to introduce.
Oh shit, okay.
So.
Public opinion.
This is Nil's public opinion clock.
Why is it so high already?
Well, so it's a two-sided clock. It can go up or down. Currently, your public opinion is neutral.
Okay.
If this clock is full, your public opinion is very high, and things will happen. If it empties entirely, your public opinion your public opinion of you has been damaged somewhat, and things will happen.
Yeah, okay. I definitely don't feel a lot of pressure now. I think kind of during we're kind of still in the scene, like on the range.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sigurd, you're kind of like between like you just like unloaded a magazine or like in the middle of reloading and just very like conversationally look, I guess you don't have to answer this if you really don't want to, or if it's personal or whatever, but I just have to ask, what is your deal?
And I think, like, he was lining up a shot at that point. Hasn't fired yet. I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
How do I put it? Just... what makes you tick? Why are you here? What are you... what's your deal?
And I think he does, like, sigh and will put down the rifle without firing it. To get my license back.
Get your license back. So you've had a pilot's license before?
Supposedly.
Okay, vague. As
I don't
you
remember.
don't. Huh. Were you in
Sigurd,
an accident or something?
I'm going to bump your headache clock by 1 tick.
Oh. Okay. And I think just like feels that and just kind of like shakes his head a little bit. Sorry, you were saying something?
Yeah, I was asking if it was like an accident or. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, I don't remember the circumstances before.
So what, like true blue, like dramatic amnesia?
And he stops for a second, like fully turns to look at you. Is it supposed to be dramatic? I think traumatic would be a better word, wouldn't it?
Oh, well, I mean, if it's that big of a deal, we don't have to. Look, you don't have to answer.
Simple answer is I don't really know. Easy as that.
Oh well. An enigma wrapped in a mystery, or whatever.
And he shrugs. I'll get it back. One way or another.
Sure. I wish you luck.
Why are you here?
It's my job. Well, my current job.
He nods. Are you leaving the, Oh, god damn it. Let me look it up. I don't remember. The... IMCC?
Oh. Not just leaving, I've left. Done.
Moving to bigger and better?
One could see it that way. Different.
Understandable. Are you being paid to do this? I'm unsure with how public figures deal with any of this. It's honestly all far above me.
I mean, more or less. It's a mutually beneficial thing we're trying out.
As you say that, I would love to frame this scene in the context of you two, like, packing up and heading back to the armory. If that makes sense?
Okay.
Nil, you say that you're exchanging your personal firearms with the armory, and you see a glint in the back of the armory that you swear belongs to a very familiar all-silver rifle.
I think Nil squints as if that's gonna help them at all. And then, like, very quietly to whoever's, like, tending the armory, is just like, Can I ask about that model? Kind of gestures to.
Oh, that's stuff from shoot. It's fairly high caliber. They got to take it to the other range, if I'm remembering correctly. Late edition. We're looking at House Legacy. That's like their gear.
Okay, interesting.
I can't check it out to you, unfortunately. But if you get their permission, you can like exchange tagouts.
No, just curious is all. Just curious.
I think it's gonna look over towards you. Just he has the question mark up on the screen.
It's gotta be someone's a real fanboy or something, some kind of replica. That's cute.
Is there an issue?
No. No issue. But even as they say that, I'm going to say that they're wearing an expression you have not really seen on them before. They're always kind of smug, confident, focused, maybe irritated. It's very rare that you ever see them sort of like openly perturbed.
And I think, like, they do, like, clock that, and God, they're gonna do this because they're that kind of person. Is there anything I can do for you? You seem conflicted.
Do for me? No. I'm... No. We're good. Let's just get out of here.
As you wish. And I think just, like, kind of keeps that conversation that he definitely probably overheard in the back of his head. And will follow Nil out of there. Yeah. And to wherever he wishes.
Clementine now has a thing he wants to do, if that's okay, if we're moving on to a different scene.
What is the thing that you want?
Clementine wants to bring housewarming treats, baked treats to all of the houses that are above them, that are currently above House Diamond Ordnance.
All of them,
or at least the
would be 33 houses.
All the term
one houses. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy enough. Titan House, House Falcon, and House Legacy. They are pretty disparately located on campus, but that's an easy enough thing to do.
Yeah. I think he's just gonna bake a large batch. He's making a large batch of a biscotti. Let's say. Biscotti. Yeah. With Clementine, like, what's the word? I keep thinking of a terrible word for this. Clementine zest, like almost grated into dough to give it that, and lemon to give it that citrusy, citrusy bite into that little tea and coffee cookie. He'll just, like, I'm not exactly sure how all of these dorm houses are set up, but he's probably just going around each one knocking with these like little cheap little printed out Tupperware containers, like, hi, I'm from House Diamond Ordnance. I don't think we've met yet. I mean, I've seen y'all in class a little bit, but I just wanted to pass over you some baked goods. I mean, we're gonna be competing soon, and I just wanted to, smooth everything out. say hi.
Yeah. You get very warm greetings from Titan House and House Falcon.
Sweet.
Very similar to you. They're very excited to be here for a variety of reasons. They're happy to take a hot minute to chat. We've got from Titan House, you actually get met by the house leader, that being Savannah Klein, who's very happy to talk. Is just very excited. You can tell is a bit of a mech fangirl. Is very much invested in like being the best pilot that she can be. It seems like that house in general is pretty focused on the piloting track exclusively. They're all very committed to that sort of piloting in general. Over at House Falcon, seems like more of an even mix that you remember. They're very heterogeneous. You've got a couple people in that have a lot of like, they literally have like the mech equivalent of like a giant Warhammer table in the middle of that with like Sims put up, and they're like, you literally like you walk in on them running through their performance footage of the second crater pit test that you performed, and they're running like a strategic analysis on it to see how they could perform better the next time.
Whoa, that's cool.
Oh yeah, here, take a look. This shit's awesome. If you put in for it, you can get one too if you want one.
Seriously?
Yeah. You get invited in by Kane Mitchell, who is their house lead, who is very much a novice strategist, is a bit of a pushes glasses up nose, all according to Keikaku type, who is deeply invested in like the performance, is showing you how like the sim table can analyze all the like angles for cover and like individual missile trajectories and how like you can confound their different targeting patterns. It seems like they took a very relatively speaking conservative approach to that particular combat, and had a very like disabler, support, frontline, striker, like very role-oriented mech composition that they rolled into that, even within the Everests. And like, we're very much applying the correct scalpel to the correct problem at any given point in time.
Oh, how are you guys dealing with the freaking mortar though?
Oh yeah, so 2 smokes, and you just overcharge your frontliner straight into their backline. Because as soon as you're within distance, that like you can get like the force knives, or if you're running any kind of blade, just like right under that armor and straight into the cortex. We took our entire first like 6 seconds of combat. All of us just ran scans to begin with.
I mean, I did that bravely, but from pretty much from the get-go, we were all bang, bang, and boom.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, y'all. It looks like y'all did a pretty good. So they have everyone else's performances pulled up also, and they like scroll over to the House Diamond Ordnance performance, and they're just like, yeah, no, y'all were efficient. You were very like Kane is like showing you the different bits. Very efficient as far as speed goes. You all took so much damage, and that the artillery, the bombard being alive the entire time. That's crazy. Super erratic patterns out of that scout mech, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Clem's eyes kind of narrow as he looks at it. Doesn't say anything, though, but he, like, maybe I mean, it's pretty obvious, though, to anybody looking at him that he is staring daggers at the little scout mech.
Yeah. Interesting leader. I mean, look, I cannot say that melee was not effective, but almost getting your core exposed like that is insane.
Sigurd got his core exposed?
Oh no, is this Astaire?
Oh, right, he's the leader, right. Sometimes I forget that.
Interesting. Okay. No judgment, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, you're obviously a really good leader, though.
I do okay.
Look at those glasses.
It's a collaborative experience, I assure you.
Oh yeah. Y'all are really cool. I mean, I wish I.
Hey, look, it's a collaborative experience. We don't have to be pitted against each other. Like, you know, if you ever want to run skirmishes, let us know. We're always happy to. And maybe the unstable, unpredictable element would be good to train against. Just remember,
yeah, that'd be
comms OP. Communication is really, really strong. Make sure to have open mic channels whenever you can.
Yeah, that sounds super fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invitation, and
yeah, thanks for the what baked good did you bring?
Biscotti.
Biscotti. Thank you. Yeah, this is great.
Y'all seem like a coffee type.
Yeah, that's true. We go through a lot of it.
Yeah.
They have their own espresso machine.
Long nights going over.
One of them is all energy drinks for sure, though.
Red Bison. I love Red Bison.
Yeah. We love Red Bison in the future. It's my favorite. Yeah, they're happy to chat with you for a little bit longer, but otherwise are just kind of schmooving. In House Legacy, you get greeted at the door by a pretty imposing figure in all deeply modded up. Like a very intensely cybernetic individual who kind of opens the door, pretty tall, looks down at you, and just gives you this, you can tell, $1,000 smile. Teeth tuned by an aestheticist. And just goes, oh, nice to meet you. What can I do for you? What's going on?
Hi, I'm Clementine from House Diamond Ordnance. I saw you placed above us and just wanted to come say hi and give you. I brought a housewarming gift. Holds up biscotti.
That's so cute. Oh my god. Well, thanks. Appreciate that. I'm sure I'm on a strict diet, but I'm sure someone else in the house will enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Sorry. One of my housemates tells me the food I make is way too calorie dense. I get that.
Oh, that's fair. Probably is. So, no, thanks. We appreciate it. Parentheses, I don't take bribes. But, the gift is appreciated. Have a good day, and just closes the door.
Oh, okay. I'll see you on the fields. I didn't even get his name. Their name. I gotta stop assuming people's pronouns around here.
I love that is canon. That's very funny to me.
I gotta say, that got multiple, loud laughs from me. That was good.
And Clementine, undeterred, just walks back with a big smile on his face. I don't know if I could even spend that as any sort of downtime or anything.
Yeah, I mean, look, we got time. Not everything you do scene-wise has to be downtime if you want to. If you want to call that get connected, maybe.
Get connected?
You can use your contacts or aid as reserves in the next mission. That one does involve a roll if you're interested. Of those contacts, Kane Mitchell is probably your closest.
I'd be happy to make a roll to see if Clementine did a nice charm on Kane Mitchell or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's roll. Let's make a roll for that. I need to go into dice and roll a d20. No, not a d12. d20 plus 2. 19.
19. On a 10 to 19, your contact will help you, but you've got to do a favor or make good on a promise afterwards. If you don't follow through, treat this result as a 9 or less next time you get it for the same organization. Kane Mitchell is happy to do a favor for you in exchange for something for them at any given point in time.
Yay! New friend.
New friend! It is not too long before, I imagine, at some point in the next couple days, you all have an opportunity to reconvene at House Diamond Ordnance. You've got some more notifications, some stuff going on. You note whoever is first to come home is that on the TV, there is a picture of the cast of The Wizard of Oz, notably Dorothy, Tito, the Tin Man, the Lion. Is there another one that I'm forgetting about?
You mean Toto?
The Scarecrow?
Yeah, Toto. What did I say, Tito?
Close
Tito.
enough.
Tito, the
Scarecrow.
vodka dog.
Yeah, so
Sponsored by Tito's Vodka.
Dorothy, Tin Man, Scarecrow, Lion, and Toto. And your Academy profile pictures have been plastered over the faces of these 5 characters, and there's a little :3 in the corner in green.
Oh my god.
What's
That's
that?
goofy.
I'm not even mad about it. That's the worst part.
So wait, who's who?
So
Yeah,
Sigurd's
yeah.
the Tin Man,
Of course. Okay.
Shocking.
Isaac's the Lion, Nil is Dorothy. Unfortunately, and this is a microaggression, Milo is Toto. And Clementine is the Scarecrow.
I think that actually kind of pisses him off when he finally gets back.
Microaggression, that's so. I think Neil sees that and says, "That's fucked up." Even I know that's fucked up.
I wish. Oh man, I wish I could be the dog. I like dogs.
Well, if you can freaking unhack it and make yourself the goddamn dog, then you freaking do it.
Okay. Wait, one of you didn't put that up there? Oh, that's
I don't
pretty
even
good.
know how to use such a program.
Okay. Oh,
Well, these clowns clearly want our attention, so if you
I'm
want
gonna
to
make another batch. I can make another batch of biscotti and put laxatives in it.
I'd rather not get in trouble with campus.
They're asking for it.
Do I
I mean,
need to-
fuck up business aside, it's not as though they're. It's not like they're aggressing us. This is just goofy.
being petty? Is that the correct terminology?
Petty, just
This is,
annoying.
they're trying to walk over us. We shouldn't let them do that.
It's going to be hard to do from all the way down there on the leaderboard.
It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's being a little cheeky and a little overconfident. That's. I think it's just about time for a conversation, is all.
Very well. Did we wish to do so now?
I mean, can we send them a ping or something? Anyone have contact?
I've no.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm just for the record, I don't want it, but I'll do it. And Milo will. Actually, how can we just like get in touch with them?
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, like, if you look at the student database, like, you know where, what house they are in. It's easy enough to just like get their ping, get their the equivalent of like their public email.
Yeah, I'll do that then. And I will send them a message and say, actually, what y'all want me to say? You want to just have them say, like, come on over here, or what?
Yeah, just like
It'd be more
your
of a
place or
power move
ours.
if we went over there. Maybe we should like set up a neutral location outside of each other's houses.
And I think Isaac's looking over Milo's shoulder at like where their domicile is located, and he's already out the door.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
one way to do
yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm
I
with
guess
him.
we're going.
Clementine walks out.
It's not a long. It's not a long walk. It is like probably sub 5 minutes to like get to the other part of where student housing is, and get to the doorstep of House Slime.
I don't think there's any grace in the method in which he uses to get their attention. I think he just literally kicks the front door, not like inward or anything, and just like screams for them.
Damn, Isaac.
Yeah, hollering.
Easy, tiger.
He just like looks back at you. Like, thinks
Or
it's a
should I
dig on
say
like him being
lion?
called the lion.
This younger guy around your age, scraggly, dark facial hair, a little bit of a mustache, beard, like more of a goatee kind of a beard looking, goes on, just kind of like cracks open the door. So he's like, "Oh, y'all, okay, hi, what's up? Go on."
There's one of the neckbeards on your little pad there, and he looks over at Milo.
Don't think Milo knows what a neck beard is. He just kind of looks at you.
Touchy. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about him. Look, it's we've been getting the hint. You know, like it's not that hard to put together. You know where your cute little
did
photo
Frank?
job came from, and
Sorry, that's probably Frank. Frank! Did you meme on these people?
Nil is trying to actively not cringe.
Here, come on. Get in. It's like waves you all inside.
Just stays at the doorway, just looks at the rest of the party, like, are we actually going inside? I don't really want to touch them.
Nil's already inside. Nil has been like idly like working on an e-cig and is just like, I'm going in.
Rolls his eyes, follows him.
Alright.
What's up?
So what's going? Okay, there's Frank, and another guy comes down the stairs. Big, lanky, hoodie, cargo shorts. Very like, oh, sorry, yeah, y'all. Okay. Hey, to be fair, you pinged me first, so I didn't start this.
Okay, first of all, start
friend.
what? Because
Friend, if anybody started the game here, whatever that bullcrap you pull with that little scout buddy, that was you. You started this game, pal.
What? You didn't like Chuck?
I liked Chuck, and
Its
then you
name
threw
is
Chuck in.
His name was Chuck. It's dead now.
Yeah, because you threw him into a saw blade.
Yeah, we chucked him.
That wasn't nice.
That's fine. There's another. They make like 100 of them a day.
Machines are like children. You gotta treat them right. You don't know how to do that.
You should tell Harrison that. They do not believe you. Anyway, hi. Sorry. Maybe the Photoshop was one step too far because you're here now, and I was not expecting that.
I mean, at the very least, you've got one to apologize for. Kind of throws their chin at like Milo.
Oh,
Like, uncalled for,
shit.
dude.
Not a normal. Sorry, I thought it was a furry profile picture. That's my bad. I'm gonna go feel bad about that for the next while.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Bye. And just like hard cringe goes back up the stairs, like bows sorry as he is walking backwards up the stairs to Milo.
Well,
The fuss has brought Max, Pandora, and Skylar out as well. Skylar is clearly the most put together of any of them. Has like a real clothes on. Is very like 90s street fit, wide leg bottom pants, a decent number of chains, like graphic tee tank top, some amount of piercings and accessories, and does like visibly react to seeing Nil in the room. Max is kind of our chief dork. He's got a Zelda t-shirt on, and
no way.
Zelda t-shirt, cargo pants,
How many
and
Zelda games are there at this point?
has what looks like a custom built like Arduino cyber deck mounted on his left arm that looks kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Disc.
My gosh.
And
It's like a millennia later and stuck in the like early 2000s.
Yeah. And Pandora Vladmirova is Goth Daria. Is a very much a immediately looks very bored of the whole situation, but is interested in poking her head into the room to see what the fuss is about. Max kind of steps up to look at the lot. It's just like, oh, sorry, was Frank doing shit again? He takes things like way too personally sometimes.
Yeah. We met Chuck.
Oh, Chuck died?
Yeah.
Damn. I liked
Yeah.
Chuck.
This jackass's problem with us. Said he took it personally.
I mean, you know, I mean, there was no way we could get it out of the arena without getting, like, turbo expelled. But we did kind of want to try. But, I don't know, best we could do was just kind of, like, tootle it around for a while before that. Pandora was the one that got into it, so. Apparently the, firewalls around the controls for those things are not the most secure if you're coming from inside the university.
Well, we thought that someone was meant us harm, essentially. So if you
Oh.
This was
you know,
doing shitty recon.
No,
Knock it
just
off?
like mischief. Yeah, we can stop. Sorry about that.
Good. And then Isaac just done with the
Just
conversation with them. Just leaves.
Sorry, school's boring. So it's kind of a
Damn.
hobby.
True that.
Taking a closer look around, like, how slime as an environment, yeah, Nerdvana, for sure. There's a whole bunch, this is a house of dorks. They have a shrine to the side that is, like, their, you know, the, like, frat house beer wall decor, where, like, you like, line them up, but it's all energy drinks, every single one of them.
Oh my god.
And clearly each member has their own signature/designated flavor, because there are it is a repeating pattern of exactly 5 different flavors in this, like, they are clearly, like, hoping to tile up the entire wall with these over a period of time. The, like, communal area has a lot of shit in it. Very much in contrast to y'all's house. These people seem to spend a lot of time in the communal area as opposed to in their individual rooms. And it's not super hard to figure out why when you start noticing that by like Hallmark signs and like a quick search of like this member list, House Slime is entirely D-class students.
Low amenities. I thought they were just doing like one massive fucking LAN party or something.
I was also I was in the headspace of like, and they're all fucking gamers, so of course they're all
you know that there are cables running everywhere in this, but they don't want the audio bleed, so all their personal setups are in their individual rooms.
Right.
They have some technology going around, hooked up, wired into this place that looks like it probably, that's higher end. That probably shouldn't be here. Hard to say. I don't know if any of, Milo would be able to grok that pretty quickly, I think, out of the lot of you. They have some, like, signal projection and interception tech set up in this house that, like, would normally be, like, up a radio tower. That, like, probably shouldn't be here. How did these individuals get a hold of this?
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we're making peace here? Clementine looking like this. He got his arms crossed and all shit. So we making peace?
Serious face.
I think Pandora kind of, like, walks over, is just like, yeah, please don't take, we just don't.
You got a kitchen? Peace requires pancakes.
We've got
Sharing
5
pancakes.
kitchenettes.
I can make do with that. I just need a little bit of flour.
Okay.
You're gonna make these fulsome pancakes? Alright.
This is how you make peace, Nil. You make pancakes and you have to eat it.
I have a counter
Together.
offer. Do you want a
Yeah.
virus that sets off other houses' confetti cannons?
The deepest sigh from Sigurd.
You see Clementine like crack a smile, like really quick, like the cracks in serious mode. Clementine clearly form. Like, yeah, that would be really pancakes. Peace. This is how things are done.
Seems this one's dead set on cultural exchange.
I'll make a copy. Pandora goes back to her room. It's just Max and Skylar out with Lot at this point. So, House Diamond Ordinance. How'd that happen?
Oh, we had a lot of disagreements and then we agreed. And it was great. How did slime happen?
Slime. Slime funny.
Yeah, slime is funny. Y'all ever watch that show, that reality show where called Get Slimed when you were kids?
Formative memories for at least 3 members of House Slime, for sure.
Yeah. Eventually my uncle blocked it from the television because he said it was rotting my brain.
That is probably true from what I know about 2 decades old entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there was a show where you just watched people get slimed on?
Oh, I know what's going on the TV.
Immediately, like, starts streaming.
Just like, yeah, just like
slimed.
throws the backlog on mute on the TV.
Oh my gosh.
It's like runs it through Netflix.
I don't think Nil wants to say anything or ask anything. But I almost... I don't know if I have a good thing for this. I kind of want to know if this is a house that's like, do these people have access to not just like technology, but like stuff? Like, are these the people to go to if you want things?
To some extent, they are. In some sense, they are kind of the opposite. They are a group of people you would want to go to if you want to like do something, or if you want to like know something. But their materials access is limited. They are eating ramen.
Yeah. Okay.
They are not.
Does it smell like weed in here?
No, they can't afford weed.
Damn.
The energy drinks come free at the auto cafe. That's the best they can do.
Right. Okay. Heard. Just wanted a sense.
Skylar does kind of like sidle up towards you, Nil, specifically after a hot minute, and it's just like, I like your work.
Sick. Thanks.
You're pretty, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Puts out a hand for a fist bump.
Will fist bump you. Just yeah. Can I ask you a question? Are you or do you just want to fuck off? What's the vibe?
I mean, you can ask. I don't know if I'll answer.
Two things. What calibration settings do you use for like 175 meters out? Because I cannot get that to function on my... Like, I saw you firing the anti-material in session through Chuck. Like, how do you dial that in at those ranges? The caliber is just like way too big for me to handle recoil on.
That's easy. Here, can I just like ping it to you?
Yeah, that'd be great. I already follow you.
Yeah, I know. And then just like, instantly like pings them like all the information, like exactly how they do it, like their own sort of like personal like algorithm, more or less.
Yeah. And then I was the other thing, I was sad to see that like you two dropped out. Have you talked to Rex yet?
All easygoing joviality just saps from Nil.
Because he dropped the IMCC like 3 weeks ago before he got in here.
Pancakes are ready!
I think there's a moment where Nil blinks at her like she's speaking a different language. What do you mean by here?
Oh, Rex is team lead House Legacy.
Or are they that silver guy?
Yeah.
Or I don't know what the prominents are. Oh,
It's him.
Nil's
it's him.
head fucking whips around to you.
What?
I'm gonna guess that's a no, then. Probably.
No, and I have to go. Bye.
Cool.
And Nil just starts power walking out.
Yeah, chill. Cool. After Nil walks out, turns to like, I don't know, either Milo or Sigurd, whoever's closer, just like, did I fuck that up really bad?
I don't know.
Great. Cool.
Assume.
I'm gonna be.
Assume no.
I'm gonna assume that I did, and I'm gonna be anxious about that for the next 48 hours.
Pancakes can help with that.
That's true. Pancake me, buddy.
Yeah. This one gets me.
You know what? I like Skylar.
So, who's Rex? As they're giving Skylar pancakes.
Sigurd is gonna throw Skylar just kind of like a look.
Oh, what's up?
Maybe later.
Oh, cool.
I'll talk to Nil about it. I'm sure everything's fine.
Yeah. Cool. Rex is one of the other IMCC folks, like number 2 competitor behind Nil for like 4 years running.
Oh,
they were like a
competitors.
thing for a minute.
Oh, jeez. Wow, that's. Yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems fine. They seem to get along for the most part. I don't know. I don't
Sorry,
follow all the other shit.
I'm you like describing that, like saying that, and then like cinematically cutting to Nil, and Nil is just like outside, like screaming into their knees. Anyways,
Want syrup with that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This is some. This is. I got the good stuff, the real stuff.
Need a lot of carbohydrates to balance out all the taurine in my diet.
Yeah. That's all Clem had prepared for that.
Yeah. You all cool? You need... What do you do? Like gestures at Milo.
I'm a mechanic. I work on mechs.
And is also good at computers because he backtraced everything that Frank did.
Decent.
fair.
I'm not like great at them.
We routed it a few times. I guess not enough. Well, good to know. Future. That's fine.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I wasn't 100% certain it was y'all that was doing it until we looked into it further.
We will take plausible deniability because we do not want to get expelled.
No, we won't. Oh, we wouldn't go above your heads. That's unsportsmanlike.
I agree. Any of you play League of Summoners?
I never played a video game before.
I guess we've got a full 5, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could talk to you more about that.
The avenues of conversation between Max, I think Max, Pandora, and Skylar will all like gravitate back towards their rooms after not that long. But before y'all go, Pandora will hand you a little flash card and just go like, if you plug this into anyone on campus's comms, as soon as they get back to their house, the confetti cannons will go off until they're exhausted. And, fun fact, the confetti cannons hold roughly a gallon each per dispenser of confetti.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking glad we ripped that shit out the ceiling.
I'm going to go home and double check every single inch of ceiling now because now I am paranoid about it. Perfect.
I will take that and I will take that, and I am afraid I cannot promise that I won't repurpose that purpose this into something else.
Hey, CC0, do whatever you want with it.
It was very nice meeting all of you today.
Great to meet all of you. Alright, I'm gonna go sit on my bed and scroll Spinstagram.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Or...
And it's just going to just kind of like start leading Milo and Clementine out.
Follows eagerly.
Clementine walks out as well, happy and having Clementine left a bunch of pancakes. Left all the pancakes, of course.
Hell yeah. They get devoured.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to have a conversation now.
About what?
Checking in on one of our own. And so they are going
that
to.
bad. They had a really big smile.
Yeah, just
Although they did close the door on my face like 5 seconds into our conversation.
Before Sigurd
Yeah.
has a chance, unless you had something to say.
Nope. Go on.
Where's Nil seething at?
So, I was thinking, they're definitely, like, rushing back to our team's house. Along the way, they are basically trying to contact Lana through the fucking emergency line. Like, pick up right fucking now. Like,
What's going on? What's going on, hon?
he's fucking here.
Who?
Fucking Septimus, Lana. Septimus Rex is fucking
How?
here.
How? He's got an IMCC circuit running right now.
Apparently fucking not.
Just like kind of stunned silence from the other end of the line for a hot minute.
Lana, you know he fucking knows I'm here. I was here first.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
no.
he knows.
We had an exclusivity deal. I guess this is some other shit. Fuck. I'm gonna run through contract again and see if this is breaking any of the mutual filings. Do you know where? Do you have like a student ID or anything?
All I fucking know is that he's leader of House Legacy, and there's a fucking top right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll see what I can get to you.
Thanks. Yeah, let me know what you find. Holy fucking shit.
Blick.
Just continues to, like, bluster to the house, however long that takes.
I think you're rustling at the door whether like opens on its own or Isaac opens it. You see the real fucking loud, you know that?
Oh shit. Hi. Yeah, no, sorry. It just look, I can't right now. I just fucking can't right now.
Kind of raises an eyebrow at you. Can't what?
Anything. Deal with you with anything right now. I'm is already like halfway to their room.
Goes to intercept you. The hell crawled up your ass?
Oh, that's very cute and funny after these past what 2 weeks, week and a half of nothing but attitude. Look, I just got some real fucking bad news. It's getting handled, alright?
And you see him kind of like search your expression for a moment, and turns away, kind of gives an awkward, uncharacteristic awkward countenance, the same one he gave Milo when he offered him help. You want to kind of like rolling his eyes. You want to talk about it?
What? Who the fuck are you? Like...
It immediately blusters, it bristles. Look, I'm just trying to help you, pretty boy. You want it or not?
Okay. Are we... Slowing the fuck down. That's nice and all. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much I could, even if I wanted to. It's kind of a fucking mess.
What kind of mess?
The legally binding kind. Contracts and all, NDAs, gag orders.
Someone
That kind of fucking mess.
Someone bought your quiet mouth? How much did they pay? I could really use a talk for them. And he, like, instantly recognizes what he said, switches back to, like, I'm trying to not be an asshole. Look, my old man has access to a lot of really good lawyers, if you need. And he, like, looks away very soon, like...
I mean, I guess I appreciate the gesture. I've got capable legal representation. It's look, maybe once I actually know more, it'll be worth talking about in detail. Right now, I'm this fucking sucks. I think Neil just deflates on the fucking couch.
And he kind of just, like, watches you walk over to the couch, kind of, like, take your ease. Immediate instinct is to turn around and think the conversation is over, because he offered to help. And then, like, as he takes one step, he kind of, like, looks at the blinking from his room. Shoulders, like, slack. He sighs deeply. Sits on the couch adjacent. We don't have to talk about that, then.
Then let's fucking not.
So what the hell are you doing here? Didn't you have you, like, finger guns the air?
I don't know what that means. What?
Weren't you a competition shooter or something dumb?
Oh, you mean before. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, yeah, and I was real fucking good at it.
Clearly. I mean, I heard. So if you were so good, why are you here?
Yeah, that dips right back into the not talking about it part. I'm here for a career change.
A lot easier things to get into than piloting. The hell drew you to this?
I mean, I wasn't exactly a competition shooter because it was easy.
Fair enough, I guess. And you can tell, like, the more the conversation goes on, how unpracticed he is at just speaking to people. He's trying. And I think he tries to make small talk. Eventually just starts talking about the weather. And if you have anything else you'd like to say to him, feel free. But I think eventually he just peters off and says, can, like, rub the back of the neck. I'll be around if you need, I guess.
Sure. I guess... thanks for the distraction. This was... I don't know, it's... guess I'm glad that it doesn't have to be all biting remarks and insults.
Yeah. Yeah. Snaps his fingers once or twice. Nil.
Come on, man. It's been like you can't act like you don't know.
And he kind of like gives you a smirk. Give me a name worth remembering, and I'll try my best.
Ah, you're full of it. All right. Later.
Gives you a head nod and heads back to his room.
I think once Isaac's gone, is just like texting Lana, like, find anything out, like anything new.
I think a lot of what you get back is just like Lana going like, everyone I ask says I have to like go to the dean about it. Apparently there's some late admission, weird shit, like has notably been here for like a week and a half, like basically exactly enough time to do the 2 back-to-back scenarios, the two like piling 101 and 102 evaluations, like almost exactly. It seems like by the time Septimus got admitted, he basically had 12 hours to like get in a mech and do his first evaluation, and then another week to do that in the same pace that y'all did, and their team is somehow on top. But the method by which he's gotten admitted seems really weird. And Lana is trying to like investigate what's like it seems like the interaction with your contract would depend on why specifically and who admitted him in particular, and why, and like if basically because of an exclusivity deal, if that's for like under the same contractual reasons than you are, then like he's violating and you could get out a fuck ton of money.
Then with understanding that, Nil is just gonna push for like a meeting with the
Clark.
dean. Yeah, not just Nil and the dean, but like Nil, Lana, maybe a legal representative and the dean.
Sure.
like
yeah.
all of it. Like not fucking around.
Yeah. Relevantly, the 101 and 102 recordings from all participants are around now, so if you wanted to watch Rex's evaluation performances, you're allowed to.
Shit.
While you're sitting on that. Milo, Sigurd, and Clementine, how's the walk back?
I imagine pretty uneventful.
Yeah, I mean
I
Clementine
think
will
just idle.
Clementine will babble.
Yeah.
Not much to talk about at the moment, I imagine.
Yeah.
Understand. Everyone headed back to the house?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think by the time you get that nil, the other 3 are like on the doorstep.
Oh shit, okay. I was
Oh.
I had a thought of like this is so I want to find a reaction image. If it takes them a little bit longer than that, then I think Nil, even against their own intuition, would start hate watching the fucking thing like on the TV.
Get slimed?
No, the 101 and
no.
102 evaluation for House Legacy.
And is is almost definitely like already halfway down like a big bottle of liquor or something. Like something like that.
Yeah. So,
Sorry, I'm
Hannah,
imagining
you
this
let
is
me know what they walk in on. But I'll let you know. So in the 101 and 102, it's immediately completely obvious. Oh my god.
Yeah,
That made me laugh thinking about that.
that's about what I expected.
No,
I wish I could import stuff directly into the Foundry. It's so funny.
No, I think unfortunately it's even worse. First of all, I guess I want to know: do they do good? Like
yeah, real good.
They
but
do really good.
there are two things you note almost immediately off the bat that help make their placement a lot more sense and help understand Septimus's placing as house leader make a lot more sense. Septimus is not piloting an Everest. Septimus is piloting an all-silver, chromed-out Harrison Armory's Sherman.
Damn.
Seems to have skipped the line somehow and has been given what is functionally a blinged-out version of Harrison Armory's flagship mech. And also clearly has an NHP hooked into it. So how much Septimus himself is piloting that mech is debatable.
Anything is questionable.
Yeah.
Man. I think...
But, like, and their execution of it is flawless. Sorry, also relevantly with the rest of House Legacy, the other four members are also piloting Shermans.
What the fuck?
What?
Okay.
Ah, okay, so it was a losing battle from the fucking start.
Yeah, they have better mechs, period. Like, that's just... Damn. I think Nil sees that shit. Like, puts the pieces together of, like, what's happening, why they're so far ahead of them. And, like, right as everyone's, like, getting back in, that bottle's across the room and just, like, fucking shatters that screen.
Well, I guess I gotta stop drawing this then.
That happens literally, like, right as they open the door. It's just the sound of a crash from the back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Neil, you alright? Oh, shit.
Oh, that was my bottle. Oh, that was my bottle from home.
No, we'll get you a new one. Just to your rooms. Go.
Okay. Milo, you wanna experiment on some stuff? I need another set of hands.
Clam, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say this to you, but I'm not having sexual relations with anybody inside this house.
Another deep sigh.
It's not what I was saying. It's never what I mean. Okay, I'll do it myself. Clementine goes and walks into his room.
Gonna look at Sigurd and at Neil and be like, he hears himself, right? Like that, right? Like, I'm not crazy, right? That's what that sounded like. No, you wouldn't.
I
know, Sigurd. Never
don't
mind.
think he meant it in that way, but understandable. It just like kind of like back van, like shoe motion.
Milo, while walking to his room, is gonna stop and be like, Neil, you all right?
I think Nil this whole time has been facing away from everyone. And just like walks out onto like the little like balcony and like slams the door behind them.
Right then. To the Dayton Sims. Let's do it.
Just like small salute to you, like just 2-finger salute. Just have fun.
Adios. Closes the door.
Sigurd is not going to go out onto the balcony, but he's going to stand like against the wall on the inside until Nil is done sulking out there. Does not matter how long it takes.
I was say, I'm trying to decide how long it takes. Probably longer than is necessarily comfortable, but not. I wouldn't say like over an hour or anything like that.
Yeah.
Finally, like, seems to get something together. Not totally, not like, but is also still clearly like buzzed, has calmed down, but is still deeply unhappy.
Yeah. And nothing's said at first once they come back inside. I think it's just like quickly just moves to like the kitchen area and is going to get them just like a nice glass of water to just have something else in their system. I'm not gonna ask if you're okay.
Yeah,
But I
it
will
doesn't
ask
have to be
if
your...
you want to talk about it.
You people and talking tonight. Alright.
You can say no.
I don't know. I'm fucking sorry about the TV. That's...
Not my problem. Didn't end well.
I'm just... tired of this fucking bullshit. Tired of his fucking bullshit.
He hurt you?
You know what? Fuck all the stupid legalese shit. Yeah, he fucking hurt me. He fucking lied, cheated, stole. Everything a guy can fucking do to get under your fucking skin.
I see. I know this won't fix anything, but I'm sorry to hear that he has caused you pain. Truly.
Whatever. I'm just fucking pissed because I thought it was over. I thought it was all fucking over and that we could finally just stay in our own goddamn lanes. I don't know. You're not my therapist. I'm just.
I'm not.
I'm gonna.
However, you are as much a part of this team as I am. And I would be a poor companion, brother in arms, if I did not check in on those I was allied with.
Brother in arms.
Should I not have said that?
No, I don't know. You're just. Interesting choice of words, that's all.
Are they someone we should avoid?
Yeah. Huge piece of shit. Like, you know. Look, he's someone who's good at making it seem like he's, you know, an alright, upstanding guy. Knows what words to use, knows, you know, how to put on a show. Don't fucking buy it. Don't buy any moment of it. I'd say don't even talk to him unless you have to.
I will keep that in mind. That being said, if they are as scummy, I think would be a good word for it, as make them seem, we did acquire an item from House Slime that could be a massive inconvenience to their house. If you would not mind a little bit of fun and mischief.
Oh, you mean the
confetti
fires.
canyon, yes.
Oh shit, that's. Yeah, sure, why fucking not? That's goofy as hell.
And there's like the little like colon like parentheses smile on his monitor. Very well. I am sure that we can find a way to install that into their house pretty quickly. Although, you should, or not should, but it would be better if you did sober up a little first.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm... I guess... Thanks for... I don't know, waiting around. God, it's... you really don't have to fucking baby me. That's so fucking cringe. I'm gonna fuck off.
Of course. I'm sorry, I did not intend to baby you.
Thanks. You take care of you, alright?
I shall. Take care.
I think Nil
And just
finally...
like a small bell.
just gives a little, like, dismissive hand wave and stumbles off to their own quarters.
I think that's a good place to take a...
You give me actually one real quick thing. like super quick.
Go for it.
I would like to think, if this is okay, like cameras slide across walls. Clementine is holding a drinking glass to his door, and then
It's like listening.
yeah, puts the glass down and texts Milo. Milo, the game is back on. Sorry.
Game is back on. Oh god. I think you just get a response that just says, "Oh god."
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Aw.
No, all good. Let's take a quick break there.
Yeah.
15. Matt, you said you were looking for food. Any 15 good?
I'm fine with 10 personally.
10.
But yeah, because I can sit down with it. I just need some time to whip it up
Get
and
it.
put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take 10. Back at 9:40.
Okay, dokie.
All right. I paused the recording. Be-doop.
Yeah.
So I've been told the game is on.
The game is back on, but we need permission to recommence the game. Clem will text to Milo, but we'll text the Milo a little shush emoji. I was just doing some unsanctioned listening, and the game might be back on. With that Rex dude. So, be prepared. Neil or Sigurd might come and ask us to do a couple things regarding the confetti cannons and confetti cannons, and it's gonna be great.
There's I think you see Milo's like typing for a bit, and then it stops, and then it types for a bit, and then it stops. And there's some time before the text that you get back is just, I'm about to get to the nudie scenes though.
Nudies can wait. Confetti demands our attention. The outside game is on. The digital game can wait. Even for really good nudies.
While this conversation is happening, Sigurd and Nil, I imagine you've gone to bed? Question mark? It is late.
I mean, like,
one of you is very drunk.
Gone to bed, cried in the shower, same difference.
Put on some very sad music.
Either way is resting some way somehow.
Honestly, yeah, same. Just to bed. We're good. It's been a long day.
Mm-hmm.
We do not have time to unpack everything right now.
Reasonable. It's I think you are left waiting, at least at minimum until the next day, Clementine. To such a time as someone else may commence the game. But yeah, want to give some room for additional downtime actions if anyone wants to. There is hacking to do. If anyone has additional downtime actions, you've got a bit before your next evaluation. Over this course of time, also, to be descriptive, depending on... Before I get into other stuff, does anyone following mornings, does anyone have actions or scenes they want to jump into right away following the previous evening?
Well, I have a quick question, because you had mentioned potentially getting like a bonus from the stuff that I did at the hangar.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll for that? Is that?
Oh
something
yeah,
that
for sure.
happens?
So the if you are looking for, yeah, the increase your hack or fix trigger. That's just using the get focused downtime action, which doesn't involve a roll or anything. You just do it. As long as you narratively spend an according amount of time attempting to get better at a thing. In this case, that thing being hack or fix.
I see. So then, because I didn't think that was going to happen to me, I didn't pay attention to how to do it.
Oh, yeah. We can handle that end of session if you want to. It's like 4.
Sure,
It's,
okay.
it's a couple sub-menus in CompCon, which is awkward.
Okay, no problem. In that case, I think Milo is like very sheepish in the morning because Milo does not want to get involved, but has a feeling that they're going to get involved anyways.
Sigurd or Nil, are either of you planning on bringing up this Rex-related confetti plan, or are you just, like, quietly dropping it?
Clementine has made breakfast. Clementine has made breakfast, and is kind of looking giddy.
I think it takes a little while, but Nil finally, like, you know, gets arrived, like, comes out of their quarters, very, like, how would I put it? This is definitely the first time you've ever seen Nil out of anything other than pristine condition. Like physically, like cosmetically, like they're dressed. It's kind of like more casual athleisure than usual. They're clean, but they clearly did not take time to put on like the usual like amount of makeup or, you know, like a well designed outfit or anything like that. Hair decidedly like not really touched, other than like they brushed it. They look a little tired. And I think they just...
Isaac makes his way out of his room, takes stock of everyone in their positions, gets a glimpse of Nil, whistles. Someone woke up on the bad side of the wrong wardrobe. Continues walking.
I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to say to that?
You don't.
Yeah, it was a real shitty night. I'm sorry about the television. I'll put in the thing to make sure it gets fixed, and that, you know, I think it's an accident or whatever.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Anything else?
Sigurd just kind of gives that a look because, huh?
Milo is putting his hand on his forehead, trying to avoid notice. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here.
I suppose I have something
Okay.
that would require possibly someone's assistance with it.
We can do that.
Sigurd, you can't see his face, obviously, but you can just get the vibe of just already kind of uncomfortable for whatever reason.
I think Nil like squints and is just like, "What? Do you fucking know something I don't? What's your fucking deal right now? You're acting weird, like weirder than I am."
Wait, you saying to who?
To you.
Okay, to Clementine. You know what? I just feels like it feels like there'd be more to say, you know? I mean, besides the TV and
You just seem really eager this morning.
well, I mean, the game's back on, right?
Oh no.
There is
okay,
an eyebrow raised specifically on the monitor.
I think
Just
Neil,
like suspicious.
pinches the bridge of their nose. Look. The confetti cannon thing is a cute idea. I'm not gonna. You can do whatever you want with that. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna lay it down right now, though. Anything beyond that, like, don't fuck with this guy, all right? I really fucking mean it. Do not do a damn thing that could actually get any of you or me in fucking trouble. Like, I need, like, two fingers points at their eyes, points at you, Clementine. I need your goddamn word that if you do anything, it is nothing more than, like, easygoing pranks. Nothing serious. And that it can't be traced back to anybody. Can you give me that?
I can give you that. You're the one wronged here.
Huh?
If it's your decision on how to retaliate, if anything.
There's no puppy. Sorry. That's really cute. I'm making this clear. There is no retaliate. Not from y'all. Not from... Y'all got me saying y'all. There's nothing to retaliate against. Not in a way that isn't going to be handled by other people in other settings.
Oh god, that really makes me feel a lot better, because I swear to God, Clem was gonna rope me into some nonsense, and I didn't. I'm sorry, Clem. I didn't want to do it. It just didn't feel right.
Well, and here's the real issue: is, like, when I say this is different, this is not like what you thought was going on with House Slime or whatever, or, you know, some goofy, childish... This isn't like that. Alright? None of this was supposed to come back to any of you. Not me. This wasn't supposed to fucking happen. And when I say that, you know,
It's not our fight.
yeah.
Understood.
Whose fight is it exactly? The courts? Looks like that didn't really work out for you.
Yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock. No, it... At this point, the best I'm hoping for is just not making anything fucking worse. It's already pretty fucking bad.
Well, whatever happens, I hope that you come out on top. You don't want to. I know I say this before, but then, and this was about something more silly, but really, don't let people walk over you. If you let them do it, they'll keep doing it forever.
Yeah.
Don't let I don't know how bad this guy is, but it sounds like someone with a smile like that seems like they would enjoy it. And you shouldn't let them take that gratification. Have that gratification. Or whatever.
We know what you meant.
Hey, DM,
Yeah.
I have a... Oh, sorry.
I think to that, Nil, who's been more or less just pushing food around on a plate, still not eating it, but has been like turning it into like smaller and smaller pieces. You know. Guess that's what I get for having a fucking heart.
DM, I have a question if everyone's done at the moment.
What's going on?
Would it be known that we are kind of out of that we are going to be like pitted against our fellow houses in like exhibition style matches going forward as per the curricula?
So, exhibition style pitted against the other houses, absolutely. Exhibition style, debatable.
Okay.
So like participating in the like combat sports of it all, very optional. That is like you can do its own thing if you want to get all that shit like televised and whatnot. They do record everything and make that available, but not for like entertainment reasons. They do it for like educative review. However, a lot of it's kind of tradition for usually at the end of term, the top like 5 to 10 of each term to have like a mini tournament about it. Even if they're not necessarily involved in the combat sports of it.
Okay. Then, aside from the combat sports aspect, just focusing on like the pitted against them, I think throughout this conversation you see Isaac kind of like typing away at his little pad, requesting an audience with the dean. Actually, no. I think he's texting Pierce.
Ooh, what you texting Pierce?
Do you think you could pull your strings and have House Legacy, have us put up against House Legacy in the next curriculum-based assessment?
Pick the right of those two people to text about that.
And I word it in such a way as, you want to give me a real test?
Ooh. Go ahead and roll pull rank for me, actually, in this. Not that you are pulling rank with Pierce, but you are like using that methodology.
Okay.
And go ahead and take an accuracy on that. Because you did pick, again, the right person to text about this.
Okay. 1d6.
Oh fuck.
That's not it. Oh, okay, there we go.
So that'll end
so
up
dirty
being
20.
dirty 20. Yeah.
Damn.
Good lord.
Neil's gonna fucking freak
so-
when they find out that you did that.
I don't know
I was gonna
if
tell you in a second, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed. I have added another clock. It was it was previously called Daddy's Watching. It has been renamed to Piercing Stare. Because your performance is being monitored, but by someone more specific than the public in this context. I'm gonna tick that up for you. With that, you're showing some aptitude, pulling some strings. Yeah, absolutely. So you get back, I think, in text, very like bold. I'll see what I can do, but you've got some time to make your way up before then. Basically, like, posts the date of the usual, like, end of term, like settle the score skirmishes that tend to happen. And it's just like, indicates that they will talk to, Gabriel about it.
And I don't even think he sends back a response to that. He got what he wanted already. Just lifts his head from his phone, or whatever communications device it would be, and says, like, just kind of blank face to Nil, yeah, you'll have a chance to prove how much better you are than him in a few weeks, or, well, whatever time frame that he was given.
At the end of the term, it's like
Hey,
a couple months away.
Okay.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Well, it seemed like you really wanted to prove that your dick was bigger than his, so I pulled some strings. Let's see if you can do it.
Isaac, what the What are you fucking talking about? You have... What do you mean? That's not what any of this is fucking about. Isaac.
Now, what is it about? You're gonna sit in your room and cry until he eventually goes away, or are you gonna do something about it?
Fuck off! What is... I think Nil, like, gets up.
I think he just sits there and he stares at you.
This isn't some... petty fucking bullshit, Isaac.
Really? Then he, like, points back at the TV.
Do I seriously have to sit here and spell it all out and spill my fucking guts? We were together. We were a thing for months and months, and he lied and stole and cheated that entire time.
Waves his hand like he's asking you to get to the point.
Oh my gosh.
The way I see it, you ruined your fucking day, your life, whatever you want to call it. Ruin his. Isn't public opinion the only thing that matters? You beat him, suddenly all that goes away. Or at least you can stop drinking yourself to sleep.
Fuck you, I had one bad night. Look, this isn't... Yeah, I had an opportunity at one point in time to bury this fucking guy, and I didn't. Because you know what? I still fucking cared. Okay?
And he finally gets up and kind of like gets in your face. Not in like a threatening way, but like in a... You feel his presence sort of way. Do it again. You have another opportunity. Are you gonna let it go to waste? Tail between your legs.
Hit him in the face, break his nose where it hurts, and let him know what happens when he tries to walk over you.
And Isaac kind of like straightens his shoulders. Flapjack's got the right idea.
That's crazy.
So what's it gonna be? You gonna run from him again? Or are you gonna prove that you're better?
I am better. I don't have to prove it. The scores did.
No score anyone cares about, apparently. You're piloting now. That's the only score that matters. And he like points over at the ranking board. And taps at his chest. I'll give you some time to think it over, but it's happening whether you want it or not. He exits. On his way to the mech bay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that they all have Shermans.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's kind of fucking rigged.
Well, you didn't mention they were fucking. Oh, jeez. Oh, now you mentioned.
Isaac just kind of says under his breath as the doors open and close behind him, when is everything ever fair?
Question.
Yeah.
Is that normal for
No.
term 1?
Oh.
Are there any other houses that have that?
Not term 1 students. You do note, so there are some interesting tidbit. If you are interested in doing some Googling about House Legacy.
Absolutely.
So, things that are publicly available knowledge. Now that you're digging in, was like it was hard to research any specific house until you knew who they were, and it's hard to know who they are until you get this giant list of who they are and who matters. So House Legacy seems to be so they're all currently piloting what are purportedly tuned down Shermans. Shermans are the flagship product of Harrison Armories, and are the in the like grand ecosystem of mechs in the universe in Lancer, in the galaxy. Shermans are right behind the Everest for the most prevalent mech in the galaxy. They are the frontline soldier, they are the everyman, this is a very specifically built for combat mech. It's very reliable, it's a very laser-focused mech, so it usually doesn't depend on physical ammunition for the most part. And in honor, purportedly, of Harrison Academy's 250th anniversary, they have decided to grant one of the new Term 1 student houses tuned down Shermans promotionally as a it's a publicity stunt. They have decided that there is this one particular super special house that gets to have Shermans because they have been decided to honor the legacy of Harrison II and his impact on Harrison Armory and specifically the founding of Harrison Academy. As a result, this team's like medium stacked. There's a lot of pretty good people in it. Almost all of the, other than Septimus Rex, the other 4 pilots are Harrison Army young Navy recruits. So they were already part of the Harrison Armory military ecosystem before they joined Harrison Academy.
So it wasn't lottery based, it was simply just decided.
Yep. And
He does
Septimus
not
Rex
like
as
that.
team lead is there on like kind of as a surprise premiere. And what you find, Sigurd, is that he's gotten a lot of new cyberware recently that is very publicly branded with Harrison Armory's insignias.
It's, I think, definitely has all of this and is willing to share, but is very much just kind of like looks to Nil. Is it going to say anything unless given the okay? Because low-key, Nil kind of scary like this. Just like, I don't want to fuck things over.
I think you don't have to worry about it for too long, because I think shortly after Isaac leaves, Nil also just like gets up and goes back to their own rooms. Clearly like ruffled all over again.
Yeah. Is going to take that as probably fine to do this. And if anyone is there and is interested, he's willing to share said information.
Clementine is all ears.
Yeah, we'll just kind of like turn the tablet around and just kind of show you what he just found out. It's interesting, to say the least.
Those are some scary-looking machines.
I don't understand how this could be legitimate, but Harrison's gonna be Harrison, I suppose. It almost feels like it's cheating that they're number one because of that, but
And
well, what can I do?
Well, if they're gonna pull some shit, then we can pull a little shit too. Not as obvious.
What are you suggesting?
I think we have. I don't think anybody's gonna like that. I don't think anybody's gonna like them. And if Rex made any impression on me, is that he doesn't make any friends. He closed the door right on me. Everybody else let me in. I think anybody in the other houses would be happy to help us take them down.
Potentially, but that is also very, hopefully, far in the future. While I do not like the idea of them existing as they are, I also do not want to get Nil into any trouble. More so than what they already might be in.
There doesn't have to be anything official. And Nil doesn't have to be part of any of it. A few of my baked goods can go a long way. I made a new friend in a house. Goddamn, what house was it?
Falcon. Talking
In
about
house Falcon yesterday.
And I'm
They seem
very
very
happy
good at tactics.
to hear that you acquired a new friend. I am just worried of doing anything behind our comrade's back.
Oh,
That could...
I'm not going to do anything without his permission.
Agreed.
Well, y'all have fun. I feel like we're dancing with the devil a little bit here because we're not doing things inside the lines. I mean, I had to work really hard to get in here. I don't want to throw away the chair. And, well, actually, I'm rewrite. My uncle had to work really hard for me to get in here, and I don't want to throw that away. I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going to get in trouble with the board of trustees or whoever.
Understand. Then it may be best if we not do anything, obviously, and just keep a very close eye on House Legacy. I am also rather curious to know the details of why they were able to get different mechs than the rest of us. Something about that seems unfair.
It's a show of. It sounds like a show of force.
It's something. It seems unfair to have them join the ranking if they've already been given the upper hand. But that also means for us that we got here legitimately. And that means something.
Top 4 ain't bad. Especially because, I don't know about you, Clem, but I ain't never been inside a mech. Not like that.
Neither have I.
Have you never?
No, I mean, I was around them all the time. I fixed them up, patched them up, replaced systems.
Closest I've been to a mech is the exosuits we use at home. And those are those are chassis, mechanized chassis like, but barely covers the pilot. Best we could do with them is make them hold a big gun.
Well, I won't trouble the both of you any longer. Thank you for speaking with me briefly. I'm gonna go look into some things.
Okay, have fun.
I shall do my best. Take care.
So, Milo, we gotta figure out a way to counter all that. Did you see those freaking laser rifles? We gotta figure out a way to get. Did you like the freaking lasers on those freaking Shermans? Those things are like melt a hole through most of us. They set things on fire. Gotta figure out.
Well, if you want to come with me down to the mech bay, we can take a look at what kind of
please.
reinforced plating we got or something. I don't know.
Yes. I want to work on stuff with you.
All right, well, let's head on down there. Give it a look-see.
Yay! Group project.
Sick. Isaac, you're heading to the mech bay.
I am.
Are you already suited up?
He never takes his suit off.
Mounted in the mech. Run the boot up sequence. You note that your mech did shut off at some point on its own. It's not like always active and awake, and it seems like the NHP isn't necessarily fully conscious whenever the mech is on standby. But you run through the boot up sequence, you get through. It doesn't give you the big iconography anymore, but you see the little eye in the corner. Always staring inward.
And I think he finally just like looks back at it for like a long moment before asking, "It's really you, isn't it? You're not just something the boys cooked up at the lab."
I'm whatever you need me to be, Isaac. What I need from you is an opportunity to grow.
How do I go about doing that?
Just keep piloting. We'll figure it out.
At attention, hands kind of grabbing at the handles or the controls. Leans over, looks out at the whatever practice facility they have. I can do that.
You know, you're gonna have to introduce me to the others at some point.
And just looking down at the, like, almost engraved into the screen at this point, tools, Isaac. When the hell have tools ever been introduced in a toolbox? Just...
You almost feel...
Oh, please go on.
You almost feel a posture in the mech shift slightly after you say that, and it doesn't respond anymore.
And I think he just goes off and just continues to indulge.
I have a question for everyone.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with your homework? So,
I like that question right now.
I've got a choice for everyone. This is going to be a choice you make several times over the course of this campaign, at least while you're still at Harrison Academy. You've got an opportunity. This is kind of to collect and capture the collected efforts of your afternoons and evenings, your out of class time, your time spent doing this and that, when you have some obligation to be studying, to be a full-time student, to be bettering yourself. And that's that you can either be keeping up with your homework, just be paying attention to your studies and following through on them accordingly, and everything's good and fine. Or you can choose to gain 1 reserves of your choice in a variety of formats. I'll talk about what reserves are shortly. And in exchange, your academic career will suffer consequences. Not big ones at first, but just ones just enough to indicate you're starting to fall behind. So reserves are, they can be literal, they can be conceptual. It is basically a unit of helpful something for you in the future. This can be information, this can be connections, this can be literally like weapons and backing. It can be stuff that you bring with you into a specific mission or can load onto your mech. Or it can be like blackmail or a better reputation with a certain group of people, or a variety of things, but it's basically a roughly defined item of useful stuff that you get to bring forward with you as you go on, and then can call back upon in a time of need. If you think it's more entertaining, because I know all of you are torture puppets and love to suffer, and love your characters to suffer. You may also choose to be falling behind in your academic career for no benefit. If you want to have been bed rotting or whatever it is you do.
Oh shit.
We're gonna go in initiative order. Isaac, you keeping up with your schoolwork?
I think to the best of his ability. How far that ability takes him is questionable at best.
To be frank, all of you, I believe, as characters, from my conception of you, are somewhat capable of doing this. That may be more or less painful for you as individuals, but you are capable of maintaining your schoolwork. The best effort you have is more or less enough. It is as enough as you decide it to be. You're passing at least, and D's get degrees, you know?
Yeah. I think as much as he can get away with being away from his schoolwork to get more flight time, I think he's willing to make that kind of strike that balance or lack thereof.
Yeah. And initiative order, so you nominate who decides next.
Let's go Milo.
Oh no. Well, I mean, you know, Milo is busy.
Understandable. Very busy.
Busy, dating everything.
The boys.
If that's your assumption, sure. He's busy though.
He's busy.
And I would like to take that resource.
Some reserves. Sounds good.
Some reserves.
I believe that should be available to add on your character sheet either in CompCon or in Foundry if you want to.
Ooh,
but otherwise,
reserves
I can
and
keep track of it
now.
otherwise. Milo, I'm also going to be adding a clock for you.
Oh,
It's just...
Oh, we all have the clocks now.
you don't have to do that.
I'm tempted to just call this clock Proud Dad.
Oh no.
I think Great Expectations is or Big Plans. Great Expectations seems reasonable. And let's bring that in line with our other bi-directional clocks. And for this action, you're going to be at 3. All right. Initiative order. Who's next, Milo?
Let's do Sigurd.
Teacher's pet. End
100%.
statement.
100%.
Like, it's not even a question
Mhm.
of if they're doing their work. They are, and I think they're ahead of their work.
Yeah. You're reading the next section.
Yeah. Like, actively just, like, trying to get ahead while they can. They do not have free time. Their free time is doing work, catching up on just, like, studies, shooting range, taking care of mech.
Absolutely.
That's it.
All right. Initiative orders. Who's next?
Clementine.
Clementine, there's no way in hell Clementine would ever be keeping up with his work right now. He is too laser focused. He's focused on something to get an up on house
Legacy.
on house legacy. As much as I want him to keep up with his studies.
There are more opportunities.
Yeah.
You'll have chances. So are you taking reserves?
Taking reserves.
What kind of reserves are you taking? Or to be decided at another time, if that is all right. If you do not want to decide.
Probably TBD. I'm
Sounds
looking
good.
at all the options, but there's a lot.
Yep. And it's not just those options. We can add stuff outside of the realm of what they have suggestions for.
Okay.
There's only one person left. Nilly, keeping up with your work?
Wow. They were. I don't think they are or even can anymore. Damn, you really fucking got me with that early statement. I think something I would like. You tell me if this is okay or if I need to like roll or do anything about this to make it so. I'd like to say that Nil had something of a dwindling stash before getting here. And their next little stint is oops all the downers for like I want to say like a solid week.
Yeah. Do you want to gain reserves that is fresh stash of drugs?
Ooh. Maybe. Yeah.
In exchange for
Resource.
not doing good at school.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Sounds good.
Stash of private moonshine. Is there a different other stash?
I mean, you should be able to make your own.
Make my own.
Um,
There's 1,000 of them. Jesus, there we go.
If I may
Drug pile.
ask, Cole,
What's going on?
I had an idea because if Clem is trying to figure out ways to get one up on Sherman mechs,
Mm-hmm.
Shermans do a lot of burn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would perhaps getting like a mech reserve, getting like once per mission, like just emergency coolant or something or fires to just to at one point like clear burn as a protocol once per mission.
Yeah, absolutely. That is exactly the kind of very, very specific reserves that would be. Yeah, that is prime reserve territory.
Okay.
Basically a mech scale fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Could I actually be a mech scale fire extinguisher that can be used on anyone?
Yeah, absolutely.
A nice piece of support equipment. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll figure it out.
This will be very useful in the days to come.
It's like the goop launcher from Prey.
I'm just gonna roleplay this. This is what Kem is repurposing the confetti cannon into as a prototype.
Ooh. Love that.
That's really
And-
good.
He is. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, in that case, as we move forward with all of y'all's academic achievements into the next portion of the first term, don't have anything before we wrap for this evening.
Not on camera.
Reasonable. All right. 5 seconds of silence says no. So, let's get to Stars and Wishes. Woohoo! Yippee! Yippee! Stars and Wishes! Yippee!
Oh,
Who ended last time? I think it was Hannah. Because it was Hannah and me, and I went for... Yeah, so, Hannah,
Yeah.
you're starting. We're going reverse initiative order, so you get to start and then pick from there.
Wow, okay. Man, I knew that was going to be kind of a fun, like, drop, like, moment. But man. Everyone was so... everyone was so immediately like either like on side or like I don't know. It was interesting. It was interesting to see everyone's reactions. Really cool. I don't know, stars. It felt like everyone had cool moments. I liked this session a lot. Ah, man. God, I don't even know. Wishes. I guess now that we have that information, like now that that's on the table, in a fucked up way, I hope we get to interact with Rex more. Septimus Rex.
He sounds like an asshole.
Exactly. I also hope that we get more, like... I love this new development with Isaac, with, Fenrir. That's gonna be cool and weird. We're getting a little bit of Clementine stuff. I hope that keeps coming up. Like, this... like, family tie? Like, they want you to be doing, like, specific stuff? That's kind of interesting. I was like, oh, okay, unexpected. I was... Yeah, all good. Just more. I just want more.
So it goes.
Mm-hmm. Shit, fuck. EY.
Want to rip the legs off of Rex's mech and then beat the chassis with the ripped off legs? Yeah. That is the goal now. Fucking punch him in the face. Yeah, I am very. Rex is immediately like, oh yeah, thank you for creating a very immediate villain that I want to hurt. Hooray! Well,
We
not
love
exactly.
a punchable face.
Yes. Yeah. Although he kind of looks like boy looking like Voldemort, gotta say. Sorry.
Look, it's kind of hard to paint metallics.
No, it's okay. No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. He looks very snake-like, almost.
Oh well, yeah. That part
Sorry,
was
that was
intentional.
not. That was not meant to be a jab.
No,
Sorry.
that's okay. No, that's good. Yeah, just to clarify, he's meant to be kind of like chromed up. That was the idea behind.
No, yeah, I get it. I get that with the hair and everything, and the whole silver motif in the gun.
Mm-hmm. You get it.
Yeah, but no, I am very happy with all of that. I continue to like Milo as a voice of reason.
Always.
I'm happy that Clem is kind of unable to rope him into doing too much. But it's nice being able to do that. I like that rapport. I like that Isaac's trying, even though it might be kind of disingenuous, almost, maybe not. Who knows? It makes me look forward to the inevitable house leadership elections that are inevitably going to come. Like, are we actually going to vote Isaac out? Because I'm pretty sure Sigurd is showing some again, I will say it again, Sigurd is showing good leadership capabilities. And and I am very excited for that. I I like Isaac trying to be friendly, and I'm also kind of interested to see what happens if we force Isaac out of leadership and how that will affect his demeanor towards everybody else. What else? Doop. I hope Milo doesn't disappoint his papa. The proud papa.
Perhaps.
Wishes. I am very much looking forward to more combat, and I also want to learn learn what Sigurd's whole deal is. I want to know what this ironclad Roomba super soldier's past is.
I make one Roomba joke and yet.
You made Roomba jokes like 5 times before we started this campaign.
It's like twice.
Sorry, while you started it and then you reaffirmed it with cleaning up all the confetti. I will never not think of them as a Roomba anymore.
Honestly, no, you're real for that because yeah.
But no, I am very much looking forward to that as well. I can't wait to play again. I shall pass torch onto Milo.
It's me.
Yeah.
That's you.
Gosh, I wish we could keep playing. Just a really fun, character-heavy session where we're getting to know little snippets of what everybody else has got going on, and I'm happy. I'm just happy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy with how the session went. I'm happy with how I played my character. I'm happy with all the nonsense that everybody else got into and tried to rope me into unsuccessfully, sort of. Yeah, it's wishes getting into my own sort of trouble. Figuring out what's going on, just kind of learning about the other characters, figuring out what their deal is. My want is to see how everybody grows and changes, and I don't know. I had fun. I forget who's left.
Me, Caroline, and Sal.
Oh. I thought I was like second to last. Let's do Caroline.
Yeah. Stars. A lot of nice little things today. I like that it was honestly kind of a shorter thing. It was kind of like a nice little in between what we did last time and what is likely going to be coming in the next few sessions. Just some good little moments. I really liked Sigurd and Nils' thing in the gun range earlier. I think that went really well. It's just like the little things for me. I like that Sigurd is like starting to open up a little bit. That isn't just like the weird mom person of the group because God, someone needs to do it. It's nice to see. Clementine bringing just baked goods to all of the leader houses. I love that you made a new friend. Genuinely love that. I cannot wait to see what you use that favor for. And I'm terrified to know what the favor back is gonna be. But it'll be fun. With Isaac, NHP. Goddamn. Just like already. Holy shit. That's terrifying. And that's definitely not gonna come bite us in the ass later. Which is I want to get to know more about Milo.
Mhm.
I think they're really, really cool, and I want to see more of them. Other wishes, I want to see some other things from the other houses. See what they're doing. I want to research a little bit more onto the other houses. I'm just gonna be bothering this poor doctor so goddamn much. But hey, knowledge on our side is good. It's other wishes. When's next session? I'm ready to keep going. Sal, your turn.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, everyone did amazing. I'm so like into all of your characters. The Clementine going to every single house and giving them lemon zested biscotti to make friends with them, and then like no less than an hour later saying I want to break this guy's like kneecaps is like infinitely entertaining to me. I love Clementine just being a source of chaos, like controlled chaos, with their like inventions, with their demeanor. It's entertaining. It's cinema. I love every bit of it. Nil, we got to see a little bit of the porcelain crack today, and I just loved it. I was really into it. I want to know more about this Septimus Rex guy. I want to know more about their relationship and the inner workings of it, and hopefully peel back more of those like layers that Nil's kind of like put over themselves over the years. I just want to know more. Sigurd, being the leader that this house desperately needs without having the actual title, and just being like the guy who says it like it is, sitting, doing all the dirty work. You need a shoulder to cry on. Here, I got one. That's fine, no problem. All while apparently being a teacher's pet. I want Sigurd stuff. I want Sigurd stuff like tomorrow.
See just how long Sigurd can keep that pace up, because they give. I don't know how much they're getting back.
Exactly.
Smile.
I want to see Sigurd kind of like not entirely step out of that role, but I want to see what happens when you rile him up. I want to poke at him a little bit just to see what he does. And I'm excited to see what you do with not only him but Worm. I want to know more about Worm. Worm is cool. Milo. Despite being the most outwardly like just different, like the just most outwardly outrageous looking, you are like the voice of reason.
Like the most like, man, I don't want any drama. I just want to do my thing.
Sometimes talking about like committing war crimes and shit, and then and Milo's just like, hey, you know what? Let's not do that, right? Like let's be civilized folk for like 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes. Let me get 3 minutes of your time. I love it. I love how well you balance the party, their ambitions, and like what is actually right. You're becoming like the moral compass, and I love it. I love it. I'm so appreciative of it, and I want to know more about Milo, like everyone else, I think. And Cole, fantastic job with all the NPCs. Like just round of applause. Amazing work.
I did realize I backed myself into the corner of occasionally needing to play 5 NPCs at the same time.
Whoopsie.
So we're
Sure did.
gonna run with that. That's that'll be fun.
I was excited from session 1 to find out more about the other houses and their inner workings, like the people involved in that, and seeing how slime only has me more excited about what's to come with all that. I just want to know more. I want more things to put in my hoard of knowledge. Just a round of applause for everyone. You're all amazing. I love playing with you guys. Even though it was a chill session, it didn't feel like filler. It felt natural. It felt good. It felt like this session definitely absolutely had a place amongst like all the other like more combat centric ones. I really like the clocks. I like how everyone has their own little clock. I'm excited to see what happens as a result of like taking one away and putting one in to each and every one of them. And honestly, I'm just happy to be here. I hope everyone had fun with Isaac. He was fun to play this time. Well, all the time, but he was fun to play in this session in particular. I'm excited to see what happens with Fenrir. I was proud of how I played today, and I was equally as proud as the way you all played, as always.
Yeah, everyone did so good.
I'm excited to see how we're going to be pitted up against our contemporaries and how that's going to fit in. I'm excited for more just like you have like what the consequences are of the clocks or boons. I guess you could say boons are consequences. And honestly, I'm just excited for next session. That's all I got. Cole, I passed the baton to you.
That's me. Yeah. What a session. Got a lot of stuff going on. Was really stoked to start dragging everyone's dirty laundry into this game as soon as possible. I feel like having a drama session felt really good. It just felt like the right time to have it, where it's just like, we've got to win. Everyone's worked together successfully. We got a little bit of a celebration
high.
gone wrong.
Very little conflict.
Excellent. Time to ruin everyone's mood. Sounds great. And I was really looking forward to that in general. It was fun introducing people from a bunch of different places in it. We've got like House Falcon, who are pretty like strategy and logistics aligned. We've got Malaya, who's a very mechanics and engineering aligned. We hit some of the like all pilot track folks. We got to dig Septimus Rex into this. I haven't gotten a good chance to. I'm just gonna drop all the other rad as fuck portraits that Hannah did real quick into the
Fuck yeah.
into the text chat, since we didn't see many of these characters yet. I'll drop them one at a time with here we've got late.
Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Hey, look.
Professor They.
Professor They.
That was one of the funniest fucking
Dr.
things.
Jenna Roberts.
Oh, she's cute.
We've got
She got a little button.
Otto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly how I imagined he looked.
Wonderful teacher. Teach me how
We've
to
got
make
Coach.
good weapon.
That's
yeah.
a good one too.
I don't know. I'm just excited for forward velocity. I feel like I've got a way better conception of both how to improvise in this setting and also just like where this crew is headed in ways that help make me feel more confident about GMing all the stuff in general. I hope soundboard stuff worked out. That's a new attempt for this.
Big
It is a
stuff.
star. I thought it was cool.
I'm really excited to hear what it sounds like later.
Fenrir's voice was amazing. I loved it.
Good. Yeah, we'll see.
I will say, if I may, very quickly.
Yeah.
Because my name is Coyote, I was gonna have all my mechs be named after wolves, after the Everest. And my first thought was like, Fenrir sounds like a really cool
That's
one.
so funny.
I'm gonna do that. And then when I heard Project Fenrir, I was like, I guess that's not happening.
Oops.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
Convergent evolution.
Yeah.
Super funny.
I mean, for the longest time, even before everything, I mean, and Caroline and I both realized this, that we had like super latched on to the Pegasus. So it's just like,
Pegasus is good.
it's so fucking cool, dude.
The
Let's get to play with it.
The mimic gun is so fucking weird. Like,
It's so dumb.
roll 3d20s for range.
3d20s for range and damage.
Holy fuck, damage. Okay.
So it's 1d20. So if you roll a 20, it's 20 range and 10 damage. But if you roll like a 4, it's 4 range and 2 damage.
Interesting. That's funky. It's weird.
But it's like there was always going to be some amount of like overlap or like similar ideas or like yeah.
Great minds think alike.
I'm just trying to do something that isn't just completely that focused. Looks at the Monarch.
Yeah.
Looks at that one core power on the Monarch. I
If it
want
worked for y'all's ideas about going artillery, Clem I very well may have built Clem into Barbarossa and just gone full on
Apocalypse
fucking
Rail.
Yeah.
Please.
Unfortunately,
Apocalypse
some of
Rail
your
had
teammates
ordered.
are not going to let you have that long to charge it up from the looks of things currently.
Load up now.
Yeah, just had a good time. Very excited about the continuation of things. Excited for bigger combat. So, looking ahead a little bit. Yes, in fact, next session, we're going to be pitting House Diamond Ordnance against one of their neighboring sister houses. I'm still on the fence about whether that's going to be the house below you, House Aces, or the house above you, Titan House.
Above.
We'll see. Maybe I'll do a roll about it. But either way, this is going to be your first set of skirmishes, and as part of skirmishes for educative reasons, you are not going to be able to repair your mechs between skirmishes. So structure damage is really going to matter. If you lose a system in a skirmish, you don't get it back. You don't get it back for the next potentially
So we're gonna treat
2
it
extra
like-
battles.
Yeah, like a full-blown mission
Yep.
instead of just yeah.
Got to get you
So
that
how does that
educational
work?
experience.
Are they like? Is it just like a 5v5 like in a bunch of rounds or?
So, the way I'll explain it more in character. I'll have Sergeant Betsy Georgia talk about it at you. But yeah, it is effectively a structure to mimic the longevity of a mission without actually going on one. And you kind of know, looking ahead from that it's pretty likely that after that you are going to be going on test missions afterwards, like flying off-world with your mechs to do either mock missions or real missions supervised offshore.
Yeah.
But that's like early term 2, late term 1. You got time. We got a whole bunch of infighting to do before then. So, yeah, I think that's a good place to call it there. I think I'm going to need to post to make sure we've got scheduling down pat again. Because I think at this point we're probably looking at the first Friday again in August. So that'd be August 1st. but just want to make sure that that is looking good for the time being. Sick. So, thank you all for playing. Feel free to stick around for a little bit after. I'm just gonna make the recording stop, have B go.
Okay.
All right, bye.